Hey heroes, how's it going? We are back to stream to enjoy hanging out with each other. We are having an impromptu stream because my buddy Rimmy was just like, hey, I know that this is short notice, but do you want to co-stream with me today? I'm like, I got a lot going on this weekend, but I haven't played something with you in quite a while and I miss hanging out with you, so let's see if we could throw something together. And so that's what we're doing. We're going to be playing RoboQuest with RegentRimmy, good old buddy of mine, and good old RoboQuest buddy of mine. And we're going to call him in just a moment as soon as I see that he is also streaming, which it looks like he is. Let me go and look at his stream to see where in the countdown that he is. Or if he's actually live. It looks like he's got 45 seconds left. Oh, we got Foe. What's going on, Foe? What's going on, Blasticator? Foe is first on YouTube. Blasticator's first on Twitch. And you're both... What was I gonna say? I'm like so thrown off. I'm like... I wasn't even in the mindset that I was gonna stream tonight. And then like now I'm trying to like get my thoughts together. You're both good buddies of mine, that's all I'm gonna say. Good buddies of mine. Yeah, I'm getting silly. It's been a while since I did play RoboQuest. There probably are some updates that I don't even know about. We will figure it out together, I am sure. Alright. Remy says, streaming RoboQuest duo stream with Hero the Geo. That's my other Twitch account. My test account. Anyway, sorry for the silliness. I am going to type, I am about to call you. And then I will call him. Start voice call. Super streaming robot. That's the plan. Multi-streaming is tricky. That's the other thing too, is I was hoping that because I got ready in like 20 minutes and I was hoping that like the previous stream settings on Restream were going to be fine as far as like streaming to both platforms, but wow. Oh my god, it's Remy. Oh my god. Freaking sorry. It's okay, I called you. I should have expected you to just pop out at any moment, but I didn't.
Hello, folks.
Hello, everybody over at Rimmy's stream. Hello, Rimmy.
You know all the bots that came in my stream?
All the bots? Oh my god, are they trying to tell you like the life hacks to make like a million viewers and subscribers?
Of course, they're always there.
They're always there. They always have your back.
Oh yeah, they always have my back. I always know I can always count on the bot to tell me how to buy viewers and my credit card information.
Heck yes. Good to know.
So anyway, sorry to completely derail your intro that you might have been doing.
Remy,
I forget that I'm so used to using just a voice channel instead of the Discord call.
Mm-hmm.
That's. I was thinking, well, okay, I haven't heard the notification yet, so I guess he hasn't called me yet. Then lo and behold, oh right, stream mode. It doesn't actually do the dial.
Nope. That's why I tried to pop into your chat and be like, I'm here.
Oh, you said you're gonna call me. You said I'm about to call you, but of course there's no countdown. There's no way of knowing when it's about to happen. But I look at my chat, it's like, oh, he's actually been trying to call me for like the last 30 seconds. I'm just being a div. And
it's okay, dude. I didn't expect you to pick up right away. I saw that you were doing your intro. You gotta greet your folks first.
I mean, it's true. All right, then. Switching over to game. I'll be in just a moment.
That's okay. I was making sure that I had my game settings a little bit lower because even though my computer can handle ultra, for some reason sometimes this game acts wonky when I stream it and do ultra, even though it doesn't make any sense.
Gosh, it's almost like this game is still in beta. Who would have thought that?
Also, yeah, you don't have to like apologize for interrupting my intro because I had nothing planned. I didn't even think I was gonna be streaming today, and then you popped in and was just like, "Yo, you want multi-stream?" I'm like, "Oh my god, I don't want to pass up on playing a game with my buddy Rimmy. Like, oh, I gotta make this happen."
Then you inform me that, oh hey, I'm trying to get ready also for my wifey's birthday this Sunday. It's like, oh.
Yes, Diana's birthday is on Sunday, and I just bought her a Carvel cake, and I took her with me. We went on a little adventure together.
Carvel cake. I am not familiar. Carvel cake?
Do you know Carvel? Okay, so Carvel is an ice cream joint. It's pretty big and popular, at least around here. I'm sure in other areas of the United States too, but maybe not in Texas. But Carvel also not just does like soft serve, they also make these ice cream cakes. You could get like circular, square, rectangular, like a sheet cake. And they do chocolate, vanilla. You can mix and match the two for each layer. Like one layer could be chocolate, one could be vanilla. And then in the middle is like chocolate crunchies.
Okay. I think I vaguely know what you're talking about, but I have not ever seen it down here in Texas. Also, you are still offline.
Because I'm antisocial, I'm sorry. All right, I'm online now.
All right, should I join your game or what?
I guess I'll join yours. Join game. All right, I'm heading over.
Oh, yes, allow. Okay, sure.
Foe says, that sounds delicious. And Blasticator says, do you want to be famous? Because of what we were talking about with the bots before.
Also, hi, Blasticator.
Anyone that wants to hang out in both streams, head over to RegentRimmy's stream. He's a good buddy, good peeps.
Come over to my stream to see a stream of entirely lower quality and less production value. It's jank and it's great.
What are you talking about? You got your little PNG tuber in the corner. That's you. It's you.
That is true. That is I as a digital entity known as a NetNavi, but that was not created by me. That was created by Mike.
Yes. Well, either way, it is representative of you and the quality of fun times that you are about to bring to people. All right, I'm going to start with my classic go-to Guardian class, and then maybe I'll swap over to the Sentry.
I do like playing as Recon, but I'm going to take the easy mode and go Engineer for the first run.
So that you got your little buddies flying around.
Yep, because I solve practical problems with more gun.
Mm-hmm. What's this? Wrench converter? You can trade wrenches for power cells at the start of your runs? Oh, I can't level that up for some reason.
Oh yeah, I only have 201 wrenches, that's why.
Oh, it's worth 500. Maybe I should actually read the full thing. When the heck was the last time that we played this?
New thing for the multiplayer. This is cool. It's just a teardrop trailer cut in half with a TV and sound system and a mini fridge. I love this.
It looks great.
I never even noticed it before.
And I like its the little mini couch right here, the love seat. But it doesn't have like an armrest on the other side. We should push them together so that they become a full couch.
But then it has an extra, well, that's true, but then it has an extra armrest in the middle of a 3-seater couch.
Well, maybe sometimes people are, they want to be social, they want to be around friends, but they don't want to get too close.
Very strange. All right. I did not read anything from the winter update, so I have no idea what's changed.
Should we look? Because I don't know either. Or should we just throw ourselves into it?
I was just going to say, let's just throw ourselves into it and see what happens.
All right, let's do it. First of all, can you believe how different this is from like when we first started playing this? This is like, It feels like we're in an entirely different location.
I mean, it basically is. This area was normal when we started out in the early beta. It was just the camper and our girl over here, whose name I forget. It was just that. Now we basically have a tiny town being built here. I really hope this game actually does see some more development. I have not seen a whole lot by way of news on it.
Yeah, I mean, what tends to happen is you, especially if you start very early in early access, is you go really hard for a while, and then you put it down for what feels like several months to a year, and then you're like, oh my god, they actually did a bunch of stuff.
Or whenever you're the developer and you think to yourself, oh, we were making a game, weren't we? Yeah, we were. Should we get back to that? Yeah, probably.
I'm sure that they're working on it pretty much most of the time. I can't even begin to imagine what goes into like the coding of something like this.
As someone who tried learning coding and got as far as being able to create a list in Python and be able to query it, that took me like 3 days just doing that. So I cannot possibly imagine what goes into this without having to understand like Unity or whatever engine this is built on.
All right, I'm ready to go. How was your day so far?
It was great, honestly. I'm just on vacation and I spent way too much time playing Cyberpunk, but yeah, not bad.
Oh, nice.
I did also do some painting for a minifig I'm trying to send to my boss. My boss is my boss went on LOA not long before I went on vacation, and I told her I'd paint up a couple of minifigs and send them to her.
That's nice.
Just gonna finish doing it.
Based on anything in particular, or not really?
Not particularly. Sorry, I gotta derail this for a second. Give me like 2 minutes.
You got it. You got it. All right. So for anyone that's not familiar with RoboQuest,
yeah, I actually just started streaming.
It is a roguelike where we can level up different perks and abilities. So every character has a different type of perk or a unique ability. So my character, the Guardian, has this thing that puts up an invincible barrier that blocks any and all damage. And then it has to recharge. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, that little blue bar that's filling up in the center is at like 70%. Now it's 80%. So as long as you have that active, you are fully invincible. And so you can upgrade that type of perk when I level up, like reduce safety bubble cooldown by 10%. I think I'm going to do that.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. I was just trying to instruct people, if they were not familiar with this game, what the leveling up and the perks and the abilities were kind of like in the very short time you were gone.
Yeah, I had got a quick phone call.
It's all good. It's all good, my friend. I got a shotgun.
A heavy shot. Wait, is that a new gun?
I don't think so. It fires similar to other guns. Shock cannon. I don't think that's new.
I'm pretty sure the shock cannon was different before. It wasn't a shotgun before, was it?
I guess it is kind of like a shotgun. It's firing like 3 or 4 electrical bolts at once.
5 lasers, yeah.
Oh, like 5? All right.
Yeah.
Neon says, yo, Geo and friend.
Hi, Neon. It's me, Rimmy.
It's Rimmy. We are playing them video games. Also, good thing to note when Rimmy and I play this game historically. Usually we get really quiet because we're focusing on like trying to figure out where we're going and trying not to die.
I mean, we can embrace the Steve Carell and just do loud noises.
Well, I mean, I'm going to try not to, specifically for the neighbors upstairs. But I would love to embrace that. That would be really fun.
You know, it's actually kind of funny. At work, there is always like a lot of memes going around, particularly ones of The Office, yet I have never seen The Office.
Oh, really?
I've never watched the show, mostly because I'm not a fan of sitcoms, but at the same time, it almost feels like I should, given the fact that I never watch it. I've never watched it yet. There's always information going around about it. Ooh,
I mean,
Archivist.
you'll probably get your fill of The Office just by seeing the memes. You'll see a lot of the show that way.
This seems to be the case 9 times out of 10 when it comes to TV shows.
Power Glove deals melee damage and takedowns. Do I want to try that? I'll try punching things. Punching things might be fun. Also, what's the map button again? Oh, there we go. You're way ahead of me. Holy crap, hold on a moment. I'm coming.
A little bit ahead. Just a little bit ahead.
I'm coming.
I can't help it. When I get an arquebus, I'm in happy mode because I could just scope in on all the enemies.
I'm going to... While safety bubble is active, repairs 5% of your scratch damage every second. Sure. I like buffing my safety bubble as much as possible.
Where do I... What? Where'd my arquebus go?
I don't see an arquebus.
I have a... It's because the interaction key on Cyberpunk is F key, and that's throw weapon in this game.
That sucks.
I think I just lost my arquebus. Oh, that's good. I got torpedo gun. I'm okay with this.
Let's see.
Ooh, and a pulse blaster for 12 cores. And it's a legendary, or well, fantastic. You had me at hello. Yes.
I'm not digging my guns so far, but maybe I'll find something better as we go.
Maybe, hopefully. I got a needler. I got a needler and a torpedo gun. I'm actually probably pretty good just to keep upgrading these throughout the entire run.
The ball cannon seems pretty good. Do I want that?
Hi, Vam.
Foe gives a virtual hug. Why, thank you. And Neon says, I too enjoy to play dem video games.
My volume's insanely high, but you can barely hear the gamer Geo. I don't know how that's happening.
Oh, and anyone on my end, can you let me know if you can hear both Rimmy and myself?
What's my gain way down?
What's the balance like? You know what? I think I'm just gonna stick with the weapons I got.
All right, I turned my gain and stuff way down, so that should probably help a lot. Although that might have also affected this Discord itself, with you being able to hear me.
No, I hear you fine. How about everybody else? Can everybody else hear Rimmy? Rimmy is pretty quiet compared to Geo. Well, that's because I'm a loudmouth. Hold on, maybe I could raise Rimmy's volume on my end. Boop, 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 boop. Maybe that'll be better. I think I raised Rimmy's volume. I do like having mixer software for Elgato. Like being able to just like move sliders around.
Yeah, I should do that. I wanted to get that, oh, what was it called? It was out of a couple years ago. Well, came out like just before COVID happened and it got really expensive. The Go XLR. I wanted to get one of those. The thing is, the original Go XLR kind of fell off the map entirely, and now it's all software. Like, I like having sliders and knobs in the analog, in the real, in the not digital.
Well, I think Elgato's got like stuff like that. Like even the Stream Deck. My Stream Deck is just buttons, but they have a Stream Deck with dials and knobs now too.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they don't have as many buttons because they swap out some of the buttons for like, I think 3 or 4 little turny knobs. And I think like little touch screen buttons or something that like show the volume levels of certain things. I don't know. I didn't get it because I have my old Stream Deck, but supposedly it's good. I guess we'll go this way. This is our usual way that we always go.
I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop pressing F.
Okay, so you're saying that Rimmy's volume is a bit better. If you really can't hear him, let me know and I will bump it up even more. You let me know.
One of these days we're gonna have to actually. Well, one of these days I'm gonna have to not just message you randomly. Hey, do you want to do a duo stream so we can actually balance all this audio and stuff outside of stream?
Yeah. I mean, we could. But I think haphazardly doing it, honestly, I'm kind of impressed that the two of us managed to do it in such a short period of time.
All right, keep it janked is what I'm hearing. So, all right, I'm okay with this.
Like, the only thing that I would be worried about in that regard is if, like, because on YouTube, it saves the VOD permanently unless I choose not to. But I could cut out the whole awkward beginning part if we did have technical issues.
That's true.
But I'm not too worried. It's not like I super curate all my content. I've kind of just been put into the mindset of I'm just gonna have fun. And every time I think like, oh yeah, let me improve my branding, let me improve my assets, and then like in the end it's just like I just want to have fun. That's what it comes down to.
Oh man, game, really? You're gonna put this here? Oh, these are they're bouncy projectiles. I can't say no to this.
I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get this, even though I don't think it's gonna help me right now. Foe says I can hear him. He just seems muffled at times, but not all the time. I'll bump him up a little bit more.
Dang, if only I had a Pringles can to talk into. I can make it even worse.
You have a lot of those voice filters sometimes where you get all echoey.
Oh, you mean my boom voice?
Well, yeah, your booming voice, sure, but you also have like the echo that you did. Remember when we were doing 30XX and you died and you're like, Geo, I'm with you. I'm still with you from the other side.
When I played Among Us and I turn on like a super pitched down voice.
Oh yeah. Amogus?
Is that even relevant anymore?
Is it? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I know that they came out with like a Among Us, what was it, a fighting game?
What?
I don't know if it's official or not though. I heard about it.
An Among Us fighting game. That is interesting.
Can anyone confirm? Let's see.
No, can the rumor come out?
Sohn says, welcome back to Twitch, unless you already were and I didn't notice. I'm still on YouTube too. I'm on Twitch and YouTube. You could see me in both places. Hello, Sohn. Say hello to Rimmy as well.
Hi.
Oh, you're all the way up there. Was there anything else up there?
No, there's not.
All right.
Don't
jump!
What? I'm a robot. We're supposed to. We can jump from high places to be fine.
You say that. Can I punch things through floors? It's definitely going to take me a bit to get used to this again, like, especially because I don't know what weapons I'm going to want to go with. I still feel like Mike would have fun with this, and he'd probably like be better than we ever would be at it, because he's just like, I feel like he's a shooter god, and he's just like, meh, I'm fine.
Yeah, he is kind of. It's one of those things where he is very good at what he does. Like it's like whenever I do play Vermintide with him. Like anytime I've tried to play Vermintide with him, and if I'm gonna start doing anything that's distance, like no, you don't do that. Mike is the distance shooter. You leave the shooty bang bangs and far enemies to him.
Two platforms, you decide. Yeah, the multi-streaming thing. It's very strange that, like... Did you hear about the rules with multi-streaming on Twitch now? Rimmy, like what the CEO was saying?
No, I don't pay attention to any of that stuff.
So they're all like, oh yeah, you can multi-stream now. And then the caveat is you cannot show a combined chat on your stream. So like YouTube and Twitch and Kick chats like all put together. Because they want to keep the Twitch community experience, because they think that's the strongest aspect of Twitch compared to other platforms, is that they have the best community. They don't want to confuse the community with having the chats be separated.
Okay.
Which is freaking weird.
Okay. Yeah. Hence why I say just, okay, Twitch, all right. I will just leave it as a, all right, Twitch, you do you. We will adapt, I guess. Because weren't you, on your last stream, were you not saying that you wanted to find a way of joining up your chats?
I was.
So that you could avoid confusion.
Right. And then I read that, and I'm like, oh. Maybe not.
Like, well, there goes the entirety of what I wanted to do, because Twitch CEO said no.
Well, I think that he had a good reason, because I watched an interview last night about it. It was because if the chats were combined and there were some like buttholes from like the opposite platform that wanted to like sabotage you on the other, like they can just write like terrible stuff that would just be against terms of service, and if you didn't have good moderation, then Twitch would have to take action to try and like stop that type of behavior.
Interesting. Okay.
Which I guess on some level makes some kind of sense.
Where'd you go?
I went to where I thought you were going, but I guess I was wrong. I got lost.
The answer is you went the correct direction instead of the loot direction.
I usually have a pretty good sense of direction, but I guess I got myself turned around a little bit.
I wish I could give this to you. There's a thing here for 3D glasses that performing a head bonk marks all targets within marks all enemies within 6 meters of you. Mark does extra damage. I wish I could give you that core.
I do like head bonks, but I'm not currently using the one where I could like slam down like on their head by hitting crouch. But I love that ability.
I don't want any of these though.
Blasticator says, it's hard enough to moderate on both platforms. Yeah, that's true. I guess it's a good thing that I'm a small channel and like I don't have to worry about moderating like hundreds or thousands of viewers.
Right. Not to make it sound like minimizing anyone's experience or one's perception of what makes it, excuse me, as a good stream or a lot of viewership. I have seen people that have, as I have seen Twitch streamers that have hundreds of people watching their stream, yet their chat is dominated by exactly 5 people.
Yep.
Like, that is unreal to me. The fact that is such a prevalent thing.
Well, you got your diehard people, I guess. I mean, it's the same thing with us. I mean, it's not like we have like the largest audiences, but like the people that chat the most are the ones that have been around like forever. So there's probably like in those larger streams, there's probably like just a large amount of people that are possibly coming across the stream for the first time and just like trying to get like a feel for it.
Or they're just lurking.
Or that.
That's what I feel. It seems to be the commonality. Ow. Oh, I just now realize I'm very low on health. Depressing subject aside, how's your day been, Gio? How's the new job been?
The new job, for being a job that, you know, I didn't really want. Like, you know, like, obviously I wish I was doing more stuff in my field, but it's not a bad job for what it is. There's a decent amount of like downtime. You really get into the civil service mentality of like, yes, you're working, but at the same time, you're not working yourself to death and like taking your work home with you or anything like that. You kind of just like leave it there until like you come in the next day. You take your time in the morning to kind of like get yourself settled. The lunch break is an hour long, sometimes longer, because since I work in a courtroom, sometimes the court breaks early. And then, so it's like I get the 15 minutes before my lunch if they break early, plus the lunch, which is an hour long. And then sometimes they come back 15 minutes after my lunch. So like I could almost get an hour and a half lunch on some days, depending on like what the court decides to do.
Jeez.
But then there's other days where like we're working pretty tough, like working pretty hard. There's a lot of cases on the calendar. We're working like right up to lunch and then coming back right like after the hour break. So it really depends on the day. I mean, it's not jury duty, Blasticator. I'm a clerical assistant. So there's the judge, and then there's the clerk of the courtroom, which handles all the files and writing all the information down. Also, thanks for that subscription, Calendar. Thank you. And then there's me, which they call the second seat. And the second seat is the assistant to the clerk, who takes the clerk's files and puts them into the computer system. Which is a lot to learn, but like once you know it, you kind of just like zone out and just get it done like almost unconsciously or subconsciously.
Sounds a lot like my work. Sounds an awful lot like my work.
What, like data entry?
Yeah, my work has a lot of data entry, particularly on the Google account.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so like Google Docs and such?
Google Docs, spreadsheets, project loads that are gonna, or those of you that are on Geo's stream or on my stream that may not know, I work in logistics. So, and I particularly do a lot of scheduling of loads, shipping from 5 different Google locations, all shipping phones and whatnot. So, like we got some project loads that's going from. It's funny how this one is. We got some project loads that are going from California to Illinois. 25 loads, all of them totaling a lot of money. I actually cannot say how much money they are. These were supposed to ship in an organized fashion back in September.
Okay.
And we're only halfway done with them at the end. We're only halfway done with them up to this point because there's been a lot of problems. But typically in my work, I'm given like, okay, we need to ship all these ones on these days, all these ones on this day. I have to organize all that between Google and our brokerage.
Jeez. So is the typical day like difficult for you, or is it kind of just like you go with the flow and you get into a groove?
Depends, because there's a lot of other things I also have eyes on. Like I also have eyes on 51 other accounts.
Damn.
In particular, like I'm having to watch for, is there a problem on this one? Is there something that needs to be fixed on that one? Is someone not doing something over on this other one? that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. It sounds important, though.
I mean, I'm not an account manager, but there's a lot of things that are account manager work that I do take on because the current account manager has 2 other major accounts that are just as big as Google.
Mm-hmm.
Ow! I am taking a beating. Stop walking into bombs, me.
I'm trying to get used to my new weapons that I chose. I think I chose wrong for one of them. It's like dual handguns, but they don't fire that fast, and so I feel like I'm gonna miss a lot.
You just have to embrace your inner John Wick.
I mean, he's pretty good with one handgun. And he always gets headshots.
Gio, do I need to get you set up on one of those CS:GO aim trainers?
It's not CS:GO anymore, Rimmy. It's Counter-Strike 2. Didn't you hear?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Counter-Strike 2 finally came out. Oh, sorry, Global Offensive 2 finally came out.
Oh, that is a weird visual bug that I've got going on.
Where is it? There's these camera drones we can find that will do that to us. So it reduces our vision and makes it to where we can't see our health and whatnot.
Yeah. Blasticator says, for records? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of records. I'm dealing with a lot of physical folders all day. And they go into, like, the record rooms or onto, like shelves organized in all sorts of different ways depending on the room that they are stored in. But yeah, long story short with that job, it's not that bad. Like, it's a much better job than it was working for Amazon. And, you know, eventually I'm going to get a lot of vacation time. Like, currently I have, what, like 4 days built up? Because I think I used one of them, like, 2 months ago. But I can build up to 20 for the first year. And then every year after, I get an additional day added on top of that for vacation time. Which I fully intend to use. Also, that was a very sloppy way to get across for me.
I didn't get hit at all.
That's because you're the best?
No, because I just... do you remember the end? Speaking of, this is kind of a plug. Ghost Runner 2 just came out. But I don't remember, were you at in my stream whenever I finished the first game?
Not when you finished it, but I remember watching you play it, and I'm like, oh wow, this looks really cool. And then you started, like, dying a lot at one part. I'm like, oh, this looks really hard.
I mean, yeah, because the funny thing is that the final stage, you actually have, like, a cyberspace thing where there's a lot of like, big orbs, like what we were just dealing in this room with.
Mm-hmm.
That is... It just reminds me so much of that, so it's just kind of easy to just attribute it to that instead of how the game is, how this one is.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Ghost Runner 2 just came out, and I know I'm going to have to jump on that bandwagon here pretty quick.
How does it look?
Oh, the game looks amazing. That came out yesterday?
Nice.
I would have already bought it and be playing it, but I'm also still having too much fun with Cyberpunk.
Would you be streaming it, or would you be playing it on your own? Because
I'm absolutely gonna stream that whenever I get it. Whenever I jump on it, absolutely.
it's so hard to keep up with, like, wanting to play everything on stream, though. Like, you're also doing Sea of Stars, right?
Yes, I am. I probably won't do Ghost Runner until I'm done with Sea of Stars.
Mm-hmm.
Executes the next common enemy dealing to... Excuse me? That is a really good thing.
Neon claims this chat. Neon is the ruler of the YouTube hero space.
Burn damage.
If anyone's confused about the items that I'm picking up, the weapons or the build I'm going for, so am I. So I think I'm just as lost as you are. But I found a thing up here.
Huh? What?
Up here. There's a thing.
There is?
I failed. Can I get up? All the way over. Yeah. How did I get up there the first time? What did I do? How did I get up there? Yeah. What the frick? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, there is a thing up there. Wait, you can't... Wait, jump in my head.
Is that gonna work? No, I just kind of like go through you now. I used to be able to hop on your head, I thought.
Yeah, I know you used to be able to do that. It's like, wait a minute.
Oh, I made it. All right, you can make it, just very particular timing.
Okay. Ah. Okay,
That looks
wasn't it.
so close.
Ah. Okay. So I need to have like very edge of the timing. If only I had my reinforced ankles.
If only you could just like holster the gun and pull yourself up.
There must be a way to cheese this.
I will break the ledge. It's not working, Remy. I'm sorry, I failed you.
Oh, forget it. I'm not gonna stare. I'm not gonna stand here constantly going back and forth on that.
All right, you let me know.
Let's just move on.
All right, it only gave me 5 wrenches, I think.
Ah, that's not even worth it anyway.
So what do you have in store this weekend? Mostly just streaming?
Streaming, I'm gonna finish up some painting. I would be doing some 3D printing, but my printer's gonna clog. So I've got to figure out how I'm gonna fix that without a particular tool. There's a tool you can get called a no clogger. That's basically a thick syringe
Okay.
that you can use to declog your 3D printer head. And by doing so, you're able to continue printing. Because right now it's so clogged that it's making making the
I'm down.
the filament fall out in bubbles, basically. Oh boy.
Oh,
boy,
I
there
auto
are many
reboot.
things.
I auto reboot in 53 seconds. So like you just focus on protecting yourself.
That's one of my.
Oh, Vam. Sorry, I don't think I said hi. What's up, Vam? How you doing? How you doing? Blasticator says, don't you need training to be a clerical? I guess you mean to be a clerk. To be a clerk, you have to take a pretty difficult exam, and that they say that test is about as comparable and difficult to like the bar exam. Well, damn, Remy, I failed you.
Nah, it was all me. I messed up. I could have jumped, but instead I tried to back up.
Well, dang. Let's see. Do I have other things I want to equip? Oh, Blasticator. I did not study for my position because I'm not a clerk. Like, mine is like an entry-level position that I just took a civil service test. I did not study. Like, anyone off the street can take it. And then whenever they need someone, they go down the list of everyone that took the test and like how well they graded. And then they'll like canvas them to be hired. That's what happened with me. I took that test so long ago, I totally forgot about it. But it's still kind of just an entry-level job. It's not like something that you need special training for. They train you on the job. Reduce primary ability cooldown. You have more chance to find better weapons and gain 2 power cells when leveling up. I do like those. I think I'll keep those. Which class is that? Hold on. I don't feel like I remember. Oh, that's one of the ones that they split with the recon, right?
Yep. basically it's basically recon, only no longer you don't have a knife anymore, you have a javelin. Alright, let's go.
Alrighty. Oh, so when you were talking about like getting together, that's why you were saying at the end of the year because you're taking your vacation time, right?
Oh no, I'm talking like for next year. Because for next year, I know I'll be able to have a little more vacation time because I think I'm coming up to the point now where I start getting 3 weeks paid. But the whole idea for that meetup would be like a week-long meetup, ideally.
Mm-hmm.
And I already technically get 3 weeks of vacation throughout the year because of things like flex time and holiday time that gets given to me as a reusable as a day off I can use at any point.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the thing: is that if like this year, I got an extra day off because Christmas Eve falls on a Sunday, which we already natively have that day off already.
Right.
So instead of the company being like, okay, so we're not going to give you that day off. Like, okay, no, you now have an extra day off to use whenever and whenever you so choose, since you would have already had that day off anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I mean, the location you picked, like I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm like, it looks so good. You know, like there's a lot of things to do around there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I got to see a lot of what goes on in NC whenever I went up there to visit my folks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be nice if we can pull it off.
And I don't think I've ever been to NC before.
And it's beautiful. It is truly, truly beautiful.
All right, I'm ready to go. I know Ark said he was interested. I did mention it to him, and I'm sure he's heard it from you.
Yeah, he's heard it from me like 3 different times.
Yeah,
he pointed out to me that he's heard it from me 3 different times. Like, I'm sorry, I'm forgetful.
Yeah, but it's less being forgetful. It's also more trying to like keep everybody on the same page so that, you know, we know that the people that we are inquiring about with it are interested. You know, can you imagine, like, you had this whole idea like, oh, we're gonna do this, and then everyone else was just like, no, I never agreed to that.
Exactly.
And then you get like disappointed. That would be sad. So what else are you gonna do with your time off this time, though?
Honestly, I had a lot planned for 3D printing, but without a no clogger tool, I don't have a way of doing that right now.
Right. So, how much time do you have off again?
I'm off until Halloween day.
Oh, okay.
I go back to work today.
That's not too bad.
I'm off to the 30th. So I've got a fair amount of time left of this vacation time. Right.
Maybe. How cold is it by you? Is it cold at all?
No, it's actually kind of warm.
So you could probably do some hiking if you felt like it.
I already have every intention to. I was waiting to see if it dries up because it's actually been raining for 2 days.
Oh god.
There we go.
Blasticator, what have you been up to? What games have you been playing? You know, with 2 controllers, since I know you like to do that. That's kind of like your whole brand. What other stuff have you been doing in your life? I know this weekend, tomorrow, Diana and I, and maybe a couple of other friends, if they're available, are gonna go get Korean barbecue. And then on Sunday, we're all going to Hangout at the apartment, and a lot of people said yes, so the apartment might be pretty packed.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, we've never had that many people in the apartment, so I'm gonna have to like see if one of them could bring an extra chair or something.
So you're saying you don't have just an extra chair lying around your house?
I have plenty of seating, but there could potentially be 13 of us.
Oh my. Okay, that's a lot of people.
Because everyone said yes except for one.
Jeez.
Which I think is kind of unheard of. Usually there's a greater amount of people that say, nah, I can't make it.
It just means you have a lot of people that want to be around you, Gio.
Not me, the birthday girl. Hey, what's up, Mazimune? Blasticator says he's been doing Uber and getting down with the sickness. I gotta redo my controls for Resident Evil 5. I still can't believe, like, all the different types of games you just play by yourself, but with two controllers, like, co-oping yourself. That's... I can't even imagine it. Like, I don't know if I've ever told you this, Remy. I might have. But the one time I met Blasticator in the city during a meetup, we were playing Smash Brothers, and I was playing as one character, but he was playing with, like, two sets of Joy-Cons, like, taped together, one facing up and one facing down, and playing with two different characters fighting against me and doing, like, an actual decent job of distinguishing between the two characters. And I'm like, what kind of mental gymnastics are you training for?
His split personality, but running at the same time.
Okay, he says they weren't taped. Well, what were they then? Because it was close enough. Close enough of a description. Oh, it was zip ties.
Okay, that's not that much different. Although I would think that you would not want to duct tape your Joy-Cons.
Duct tape fixes Joy-Con drift.
Oh, no. I'm so glad. Honestly, despite the fact that I know a lot of people made mention of like Joy-Con drift and whatnot, so glad I don't deal with that because I'd never even used my Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't used my Switch Actually, I haven't used my Switch since I picked up Monster Hunter Rise on PC.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like me, Mike, Doughboy, and a bunch of us and Will and all, we're all like, oh yeah, we'll keep playing on the Switch even after PC comes out. It comes out on PC. Yeah, so we switched over to PC. It's like, of course. Figured that wasn't gonna happen.
Basically, just like go to hell, I guess. I guess I'll just die.
I mean, but the thing is, we were all kind of agreeing to not switch up to PC, but we ended up switching up to PC anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's more convenient and it runs better, and you know, what are you gonna do?
Oh, let's see this. The answer is, what are we going to do? We're going to end up switching back over to World, which we did.
Which I've been told you guys like a lot better.
Oh yeah, World is so much more fun, and the game looks prettier. I'm wondering what's going to happen whenever another Monster Hunter game gets announced. What Capcom's going to try to go for? Are they going to try to go for a... Are they going to try to go for a look like World, or are they going to try to make it kind of cartoony or kind of less graphics like they did for Rise?
I think that, I mean, if I had to guess, I'm not really like, I don't know how they usually handle Monster Hunter, but if I had to guess, I'd say that since they went really big with World, and then they kind of kept it still pretty good quality with Rise, but like obviously toned it down a little bit for Switch. I feel like they're gonna go back up again in quality. Like maybe alternate to like try and keep their audiences satisfied. But then again, I can't speak on behalf of anything Monster Hunter, as I am not a Monster Hunter-er.
Yeah, we tried to get you to like that game. It just wasn't gonna happen.
I tried. I think I'm fine as long as you don't expect much of me. And I'm just kind of like there. The monsters just take too much time to take down for me. I don't know. I want to see more battle damage if that's the case. I want to see teeth coming off, eyeballs rolling on the floor. Like, come on, the amount of times we're hitting them, we need more battle damage.
I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. But at the same time, how much can Capcom get away with making the game graphical or visceral? That's the real question there.
Just make it like Resident Evil. That visceral.
That level of visceral?
Yeah.
Gio, I think you're gonna only be able to get that with mods.
Yeah, probably. We both missed it because I was reloading and I couldn't shoot it.
I'm not using my stealth enough. I'm the stealthy character, but I'm just focusing on javelin and run and gun instead.
Oh, there's a Diana coming to say hello and visit.
Hello, Diana.
Me, how are you?
Rimmy says hello.
How goes, Rimmy?
Sorry for stealing your husband for an evening.
Fun?
Here, you want to talk to him for a minute?
Okay.
Hello. How's it going?
Hello, how are you? What game do you play?
Playing RoboQuest. I heard that it's your birthday soon.
It's my birthday on Sunday.
Rimmy, I'm going backwards because we missed a few things.
Oh.
Yeah, how old am I gonna be doing?
36.
Okay, I stopped counting for a while. Yeah, 36. Crazy.
Me too, shortly after.
This game is interesting. It reminds me of like Overwatch, kind of.
In Borderlands.
In Borderlands, yeah. The music's fun.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Ow. I just took a grenade to the face.
Love you. Yeah, my weapons I feel like are good, but they're very quickly becoming weak.
I feel the same way. I'm having a hard time with actually hitting anything with my javelins.
Oh, Diana, a few people said hello. You got Foe and Blasticator. Doodle says, I thought this was Battleborn for a second. Nope, this is RoboQuest.
Hello, friendo.
Ooh, what's this? A shot cannon? That's fantastic. I think I want it.
Oh, yes.
My vision was so obscured. You wanna know what happened? When you walked through me, I saw nothing but the darkness in your soul from your character model.
Jeez.
I couldn't see beyond it.
Stop staring at the darkness of my soul.
It goes too deep.
You don't want to go down that way. It's too dark. Reload speed or increase healing cell efficiency by 20%. That's actually kind of nice. Yeah, we're gonna take that.
Foe, how have you been doing lately? How's everything been going with you? How's your internet? It looks like you're watching on the YouTube space, which sometimes doesn't work out for you where you are located. Also, I appreciate you asking me to hang out and play, Remy, because I've been wanting to play something with you, and I've been missing a lot of your streams, and it makes me sad.
I mean, you have real life, and you have real life. You have wife. You have other things going on.
But here's the
it's not like I'm expecting you to just jump into my stream every time I stream.
Here's the thing. I say the same exact thing for everyone else that, you know, hasn't come to my stream in a while, and I genuinely mean that. But I overthink and overworry, and so
Well,
I just want to make sure that you know I care.
Well, I know you care, but all I can say is just don't.
Okay.
Well, by don't, I mean like don't worry.
I don't care anymore, Remy. You told me not to care, so I don't care.
No, that's not what I meant.
No more feelings. I'm gonna be gruff.
You gruff. Okay.
Have you seen the last any of my streams? I've been so grumpy with like everything I've been playing.
I mean, that's partly because you've not been enjoying your time, whatever, with that new Sonic game. Wait, not that way.
Oh well, I'm still trying to feel that out. I definitely didn't enjoy it last stream. That's for sure. Like, it was a disaster. But then, like, if I just play the main story mode where they don't make it harder, I don't hate it. So I just play the default difficulty and I'm fine. Doodle says you seemed fine last stream. The end of the stream, I was having a mental breakdown.
Sorry, what? A mental breakdown?
At the end of the Sonic Superstars stream, like, I was losing my mind. There's one clip.
Exactly?
There's one clip that I think Wood took on Twitch. That kind of summed it up perfectly. I was fighting the final boss with the new character. Her name is Trip, and she has her own story mode, which makes the game more difficult. And so that's what I was kind of getting grumpy about, because I'm like, this feels unfair at times. And then I get to the final boss, and I die, and I die, and I die, and I die for like ever. And I finally get to the end of the fight, and I use my Chaos Emerald power to slow the boss down so that I could avoid the attack that killed me last time. But then it hits me, and then after it hits me, it makes the floors glitch and disappear, and I fall and die. And Wood caught it with a clip. It was infuriating. I felt like I was totally cheated.
Interesting.
But
Wait,
then,
I think I was there for that part. I think I was there for that. Whenever you were fighting the big robot, right? The big coyote-looking robot?
Yep. Yeah, that fight was pain. The other part of it is that, yes, I'm impatient. It's a quality that me and Cousin Mike share sometimes. But like even for a Sonic game, it feels like it punished you for impatience more than like ever.
Which is weird, given the fact that it's a Sonic game. Gotta go fast.
Sonic. Sorry, I'm just looking through my perks. All right, I'm good.
All right, let's do it.
But I think if we're not talking about Sonic Superstars, if we're even talking about Sonic Frontiers, I was miserable. Like for the first stream I did of the DLC, of the new DLC for that game, I'm like, this is pissing me off. I hate this. But then like when I actually beat it and I saw the hype as hell like final boss and ending that they added, I was just like, it almost made the suffering worth it.
And the not hypersonic mode.
Yeah, the Supersonic 2 Super Saiyan, whatever it was. That's what it felt like. It's like everyone's like, oh, I want Hypersonic to come back. And it's just like, but what's this Supersonic form? What do you call this? Like, what is this?
I mean, you could just call it Sonic Blue, given the fact that it changes its eye colors to blue.
Ooh, Sonic Blue. That would go with like the Super Saiyan like name.
I mean, basically, yeah. That's kind of where I got the idea from. Because when you think about it, Hypersonic, even though I don't care for DBZ whatsoever, but you would almost say that Hypersonic is the what was the Goku thing? Pure Instinct or whatever mode?
Oh, Ultra Instinct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's funny because I've seen somebody that did a Unity game project where they were basically making Green Hill Zone, but it was all 3D and it had movement mechanics very similar to that of Sonic Frontier. So, do you want to skip half the map by just having lots of speed and spin dash and jump? Sure, you got that. But the person actually coded in the game where you could go supersonic or hypersonic depending on I think it was that you could get supersonic just by finding all the chaos emeralds, but then you find the master emerald and then do something with that, and then it unlocks hypersonic, in which he's flying, literally flying. So no need to run ever. And it's so obscenely fast that obviously it was a kind of a thing of it still was just like a project. So there was no need to, make it like a balanced mechanic or anything like that.
Yeah, it was like a fun little fan thing.
Oh, that's right. You get like a Reinhardt shield. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't know how well it's going to do against like a wave of fire.
I mean, it's not going to do very well at all, but... Oh, you're frozen.
That was his fight pose. Yeah, it was basically Sonic Ultra Instinct, I guess, is a good way to describe Hypersonic. But it's also a good way to describe the Supersonic that was in Frontiers too, because he had like all these cool poses and he was just kind of like weaving and dodging like attacks with like no effort.
Yeah,
but
didn't you also have to do like, to get that mode you had to do some like perfect parry stuff or whatever?
Yeah, you had to get through some challenges where you had to perfectly parry rather than just hold the parry buttons, and then they did make you do it during the boss fight at the end, so at least it made sense why they were trying to get you to do it.
Because I remember watching you for part of that stream, when you were fighting the dragon-looking boss, you were suffering.
I was. I definitely was, because it's just like, I know when this attack is coming, but I missed it because it's a perfect parry. And having to like fail just to get the muscle memory for like when the boss is going to attack and then have to fight the previous boss again is just painful. It is not a perfect game. It is kind of fun at its best, and it's suffering at its worst.
Yeah, this game's pretty good, except when it's not. Come on, I'll give this a shot.
Doodle This loves the artwork. I'm assuming the little cutscene artwork that was in between the levels. Yeah, it's pretty good. I can't wait to see it when it's finished.
Same. I'm waiting for whenever the game has. Actually, wait, didn't they add in another boss at the end?
I don't know. I feel like maybe.
I could have swore that they made it towards not always the Super B.
Ah! Little turret on the floor. I mean, it's entirely possible. I don't recall, but maybe we'll find out if we get good.
Whoa! Okay. They changed the saw blade launcher.
Oh?
Yeah. It gets stuck in targets and keeps doing more damage to them.
Really? I mean, that sounds pretty effective.
It was not very effective against that guy, but again, enough of it into a target, it does pretty good damage. Let's be the stealth character properly and stealth our way around to the back to get rid of the sniper unit.
And I'll just charge headlong into battle because I have an invincibility shield.
Oh yeah, you're built for it.
I'm just built different.
It's funny, there actually is a ability in Cyberpunk called Built Different.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
What does it do?
Allows you to exceed your cyber capacity by 50, all at the cost of your health.
Oh dear.
Like you lose health points to do it, and the more health points it makes it where you can have 50 points over, but you lose like 0.1 health for every point over.
Mm-hmm.
But there's another effect to it that's really cool, because it's based on David Martinez from the Edge Runners show.
Oh, okay.
So occasionally, since you're using Built Different, if you take enough damage, or if you go on, or if you just start, very efficiently murdering enemies around you, you go into Fury state and you hear David screaming behind you.
Oh, that's
your head.
That's wild.
Like laughing.
I still gotta finish that show. I started it, I watched several episodes, and then I just didn't go back, and it's not because I didn't like it. I definitely liked it.
There's no saw blade launcher. This is a cryo one. Where's the burn one that I have?
Yeah, one of my favorite shotguns.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Ooh, and it sets things on fire. That's nice.
Stop throwing bombs out here! Oh! Oh my god! Ooh, okay, that was kind of scary.
You're fine. You're above 50% health, I think.
I am above 50% health, yes. But at the same time, that was one of those situations where I'm going, I have 3 things aiming at me, and I want none of them aiming at me.
Blasticator says, I want to do Star Fox again. Wait, what do you mean Star Fox as far as like what? The 2-player? Is there a 2-player thing in Star Fox that I'm not familiar with? And Doodle says, that sounds like me during a certain boss fight in Persona 5. Is it like a secret boss, or is it kind of like just like a regular generic boss that you wouldn't expect to be that difficult? I've never played Persona 5. I've never played any Persona, even though I want to, but I'm not looking to make any promises with that anytime soon. Long RPG is long.
You really should play 4 Golden. It was a lot of fun.
I have 4 Golden.
Albeit, I would not have gotten the true ending had Clancy quite literally not told me what to do. Like,
Why?
he came into my stream at the end of the game, or what I thought was the end of the game, and he said, "Oh hey, do you want me to just tell you how to unlock the true ending? Because it doesn't explain it at all on how to get it."
Dang.
I'm like, sure. Is it truly not really explain anything? It's like, not unless you're really paying attention and really following along with the mystery. And he means, like, really, really, really closely. All right, sure, go ahead and tell me. And yeah, I did not expect at all for what it was, but then when I got to thinking about it, it's like, oh, now this makes a little more sense on how this works.
Well, I guarantee you that I wouldn't pick up on some of those cues. Like, yeah, I'd probably be pretty invested in the story, but like, if you weren't able to pick it up, I don't think I would either.
You know, I'm smooth brain. I'm pretty sure you could pick it up.
What makes you think I'm not smooth brain?
I mean, there was that one time, whenever you wouldn't want to use the UI for a game.
I don't like it when they make cumbersome UI not fun and boring, and too much to read and too much to sort through. But I know that I get a lot of flack for not using game mechanics or not liking menus, but I do like menus if they're done well enough. Maybe I have too high of a standard. Or maybe my brain is just smooth.
Worked out a lot better. Oh, you are really hurt.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Oh, there's a big bot over there.
Uh-huh. And a sniper. Sniper is gone. Big bot staring at me now.
Big bot is on fire. Big bot is dead. There's something still alive. All right, we got it.
Oh.
In the 4th or 5th boss fight of Persona 5, he's tough, cheap, and a son of a gun. I was getting so frustrated that I rage quit until I pushed myself to go back and finally beat him. He was oddly enough tougher than fighting God in Persona 5. What the frick?
Oh, let's see. What was the boss that was in 4 that drove me bonkers? There was a boss in 4. Oh, hi, Ben. There was a boss in 4 that I don't... Why am I forgetting her name? It was the Phoenix boss to save what's her name, the girl that's with you that's always wearing the red dress.
Okay.
I got so mad because I got robbed on the on like the second attempt on the boss. I forgot that in 4 if you since you are the silver-haired protagonist, if you die during a fight, it doesn't matter. It's a game over. You can't, because you don't get revived.
Okay.
I forgot about that and took damage knowing I was going to take damage when I should have done a heal instead, because I thought, oh, I'm just going to get it next turn. It'll be no problem. Nope.
Dang.
Oh, man.
How could this happen to me?
That's because I turned... let me turn my stuff back up again. I was having some audio stuff that was a problem earlier, but there, my gain is back up again. Turn this back up again a little more. I don't want to mess with my compressor because that'll flub up everything. Also, hi, Ben. It's been a while. How you do?
Is that Ben Star?
It is Ben Star.
Oh, it's Ben Star. Hello, Ben Star.
I'll turn game back up. I had turned it way down. So it was getting too loud from... it was looking too loud on my OBS. It's weird. Have you ever noticed whenever you're using OBS or anything, you think that, oh, hey, this is a good volume. We're just getting into the yellow. It's totally fine. And then someone's telling you, oh, hey, it's insanely quiet. It's like, that's not what OBS is portraying to me.
It never makes sense to me, Rumi. I swear, like, I'm looking at the volume levels at times. People are telling me something different. And I'm like, you must be wrong. And then I change it to the levels that they think are appropriate. And I go back and listen later. And like my voice is competing with the game audio at that point. And it's just like, why did I listen to you?
It has been a while indeed. I'm doing good. Back working on Revita, weirdly enough. I mean, I know you've been working on Revita insanely. I've been back to the game a couple times. But I will be completely transparent with you. I'm kind of been not playing it so much, waiting for the update.
I thought that I read on Twitter that like development was like stopping for Revita for some reason.
Wait, has it?
Well, that was maybe like a month or so ago. Like, I thought I read a tweet like that.
Okay, I guess this is where I should also out myself in the fact that I have pretty much not been using x.com/Twitter at all.
Oh, X. Sorry. X.com.
Yeah, it was canceled and now it's back. Well, that's good. Publishers. Oh, jeez.
Oh boy, do I know about that kind of crap.
Yep. Geo has experienced it very much firsthand.
With tabletop gaming. Not fun, but I'm glad that it's back on track for you. That sounds great. Do I have True Peak on with my microphone? Yeah, I have like a gate or something that like makes it so that it makes sure that my volume doesn't go above a certain level or whatever. Also, I just did not. I just tanked through the lasers.
I took two hits. Lasers don't do as much damage as they used to.
Oh, on OBS? I don't know. I'm not sure if I have a True Peak.
See, here's the thing. I know that the part of the information for me is skewed because I use an analog mixer versus a software mixer. So I have basically two sets of controls when it comes to my volumes.
Mm-hmm.
Crossbow does nice damage, but pretty much only on eyeball shots. Yeah, it does like 207 damage on an eyeball shot. That's nice damage, but everything else is bad. So there was publisher shenanigans going on, huh? I do apologize. I have hardly kept up with anything when it comes to news, considering the fact that Twitter used to be my #1 source for it. but ever since the transition to x.com, I can't access Twitter on my phone.
What?
Yeah.
What do you have?
my
You have
phone
an
is
iPhone or
full.
Android?
I have Android. My phone is also old, so I
Man,
figured maybe that has something to do with it. Ow, I am taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, me too. Much same. Much same.
Although I still came out going, I have a thing that gives me a lot more armor, but also makes me a lot slower. I will say it is still pretty hard to hear you over the music. Really? Okay, hold on.
Oh boy.
Admittedly, this game's music is very loud. Okay, I turned the music way down, probably too far down, but that's better than it being too loud.
Ooh. We have
Now I
some
hear both of you
epics.
nicely though. Good. It's only been an hour and a half into the stream, and just now audio levels are where they need to be. Great. Love it. Taking out enemy has potential for mark explosion. No, I don't care about that. Increases burn damage over time. I don't do burn damage right now. No, I don't need that. Ooh.
I'm gonna save my stuff.
Hmm.
Ben, other than Revita, what else has been going on in your life? Tell us more. Also, I need to play more Revita. I know that you got it for me, Remy, and I haven't really played it all that much, but I do enjoy it.
That's right. I did buy it for you. I actually totally forgot that I bought it for you.
Listen, man, I've been catching up with a bunch of things with my Steam Deck. So, Mega Man Battle Network 3 coming up at some point. Revita should hopefully come up at some point. I gotta go back and do some other games like Dead Cells. And then all the RPGs I've got. I cannot keep up. I am like legit overwhelmed with the amount of games in my backlog.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least that's a good thing. Although I question how much you're going to enjoy Battle Network 3.
I'm gonna give it my very best. I will try.
I mean, if you want for the stream or whatever, you want to try doing some 2 PvP, that'd be kind of cool. But then again, I don't know how you feel about that.
What, fighting you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. That part's fun.
Okay. Maybe we'll do that. Started concepting a new project in the few months that development was halted. Oh, tell me more. I realize you have a Kappa emote there, but tell me more. What is this idea that you had?
Vam says ears peaked. Do you mean like your interest is peaked, or like my voice like peaked the microphone and now has made you deaf? Oh, interest. Your interest is peaked. Okay. Gotta be careful how you phrase things on a stream, you know? You'll start having the streamers second guess everything about their audio quality.
Or that you're saying something lewd.
Mm-hmm.
No lewd on stream. Sadly, I can't tell you more. Gonna be a big project after Revita. That's so much under wraps. Understandable.
I believe in you, Ben.
I also believe in Ben. Ben is a good developer and should not have to deal with freaking publisher shenanigans because publishers can be jerks. I should know that having to deal with Cyberpunk when it first came out. That was... I will fully admit I was very much in the camp of I'm going to support this game even though I know it is outright terrible at this moment.
You got your enjoyment out of it, though.
Oh, I still do. I've like 2 new characters that I've been messing around with, and I very much enjoy the game. Still. But I know whenever the game first came out, due to the stuff that CD Projekt Red had to deal with publishers and whatnot, that there was a lot of there was the entire reason why the game was so bad when it first came out was because of publisher crap.
Yeah, well, it does seem like they redeemed themselves, and that's always a good thing to hear.
Red didn't have anything that they needed to redeem. It was the publisher's fault.
No, I know, but like redeem the release. Like the release was, you know, a disappointment. It upset a lot of people. But like now you look at it and it's like legit. And so like they did right by their supporters.
Mm-hmm. Oddly enough, I didn't realize this at first, but the two guys that started CD Projekt Red are actually in Phantom Liberty.
Oh, that's neat.
Like they're actual characters in the game.
What do they act like?
They're vendors.
Oh.
Okay, this mark mechanic is actually working out really well with your stuff. So my javelins, that big red explosion that you saw around the javelin where it landed,
Yeah.
that marks enemies to where they take 50% more damage.
Oh dang. Oh dang.
I'm the debuffer.
All right. Upgrade. All
Also,
right.
yeah, if you want, depending on where we go with this, if you want to do some Battle Network 2 fights, I am all for that.
I haven't opened that game in quite a while, but yeah, if you want to pew pew smack fight each other like when we run out of chips, sure.
I mean,
although I think your build was actually pretty good in Battle Network 2.
well, that's because my build is centered entirely around I need to build chips. Yours is I'm gonna pew pew until you die, and it is a good counter to me.
I don't know why, but sometimes it works.
Because my element is weak to yours. Oh wait, I should javelin him.
Yeah, this fight's gonna get hard once we have nowhere else to stand.
Yeah, I'm realizing that now. I am javelining as hard as I can.
He's almost dead though.
He is. Oh wait, I remember
I'm
the boss
down.
we were
I'm
talking
down.
about we were
Oh,
having a
I'm
hard
up.
time
I'm
with.
up. He's dead. Good job.
I remember the boss we were having a hard time with. It was like Uncle Joe or something like that. It's the tower boss.
Uncle Joe.
Do you not remember it?
It's been a while. I don't think I do.
You and I got to nearly to the end, and then we got robbed of our victory.
Well, damn. I hope that we do it this time. Also, take it easy, Neon. I hope you enjoy your other stream.
I was surprised you guys haven't played Mother Gunship, given as you like this one. Mother Gunship, Mother Gunship.
Hey,
Why
what's
does that
up,
sound
Rescue?
familiar?
Welcome to stream. I'm co-streaming, co-op streaming with RegentRimmy. I know you're watching me on YouTube, but you could watch Rimmy on the Twitch space. RegentRimmy.
Hello.
Yeah, that's the guy right there.
Ooh, wait. Was this here before?
What, this tree?
Yeah, a pink sakura tree. I don't remember this being here before.
I don't recall, but it looks nice.
Very pretty. Oh, yeah, I need to get a pick of that. I know that one of the things I'm also going to be doing during this vacation is some pixel art. So, I'm gonna poke Mike either after stream here or tomorrow do like art and Hangout in Discord.
Nice.
Would you want to jump in on that?
Nah, this weekend is going to be pretty busy.
Gotcha.
Tomorrow is Korean barbecue in the afternoon, but then probably just hanging out with Diana, doing fun things, and then Sunday is just going to be an all-day affair.
You mean.
Huh?
Doing birthday things, you mean?
Birthday things well, her birthday's on Sunday, but technically birthday weekend, I guess.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
If I free up, though, I'll let you know. It won't be until much later, but it may not happen at all. But maybe for a future weekend, we can try to get some pixel art stuff happening.
Well, I'll be doing pixel art. You can do whatever art it is you intend to do.
Yeah, it's fine. You do you.
You an actual artist. I just doodle with pixels.
Yeah, me an actual artist, but an actual artist that hasn't done like real art in quite a while.
Uh-oh, what's the shield bot? There you are. There we go. Ow, 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 ow.
But I will get back to it. I've been enjoying just adjusting to the job and just like not overtaxing myself with stuff to do.
Understandable.
But I've had this comic idea that I've been wanting to do for like a billion years, so I should just freaking do it.
Oh boy. Comic idea, you say? Is this the Geo? Is this the Geo as in Friends as Digger's idea that you had?
Well, it wasn't like Geo and Friends. It was just like my own characters that I made. Yeah, that one. The mining digging thing.
Yeah. For those of you that may or may not understand what I'm getting at is Geo had shown me a concept before for a webcomic that's based on Mega Man Legends.
Heavily inspired by the concept of Legends. Also, I'm down.
Oh, you are? Oh, boy, you are. Oh, just freaking shield bot. Or freaking stealth bot here. I keep forgetting about the shield drones that you have to find now because they're in different. They'll be hiding somewhere else.
Yeah, that was throwing me off. As long as you could survive for 35 seconds, I'll auto reboot.
I mean, I can do that just fine because I can just stealth away. But also one safe friend. Woo!
Hey, hey Slotham, how you doing? Welcome to stream. All right, I got 10 seconds to reboot.
All right, missile launcher bot is now down. Oh, one of them is down. Ow, that was a lot of pain. Oh, what?
This is pain. There's a lot of pain going on today.
It's fine. We will do fine. We will do great things.
I believe you. Do you believe me?
I believe in the you that believes in... Wait. Kind of backwards.
Oh my god, like raining bullets from the sky. Holy cow.
Who are these shield bugs?
Oh my god, dude. This is painful. I'm down.
Oh yeah, you are down again.
I mean, you look like you're pretty safe up there. You could just chill.
I am. Whoop, if I don't fall off.
No, dude. Don't do that. Anything but that. I have the high ground. Trips. Can you imagine if that happened to Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Sounds like a skit that would be on Robot Chicken or something like that.
Oh,
I have
jeez.
I have exactly 2 health. Oh no. Okay.
I have 13 seconds left. Just survive.
I am doing that. Hopefully. Okay.
I have one. We both have 1 health.
Oh wait, I had a second life. I forgot. Forgot that I bought that.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Ooh, you healed up quite a lot.
That's because I had the second life. I totally forgot that I had that. I bought it. It was at the entrance to this area. Okay, these freaking little shield.
Ugh.
Yep.
I am the weakest link tonight, that's for sure.
But you're supposed to be the defensive guy. I'm the stealth dude.
Defensive?
You have a shield.
I have an attack shield. Because I use it to charge into danger. God. I should use it probably to be safe. Rather than be Rambo.
Charging in with a shield on you is still defensive.
In a way.
Because defense is the best offense. Sorry, wait.
So they say. I think you're doing pretty good with this character, though. Like, you're outliving everybody.
Well, that's because I'm the cowardly stealth man. I can run away. Look at the ranger. He's bravely running away.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like, not exactly, but it's kind of like what they said about like Usopp in One Piece when he was first introduced. He's the honorable liar.
Oh yeah. But
So
then it becomes Usopp the sniper god.
Mm-hmm. Sniper King. and God Usopp.
I don't know how I felt about that.
Oh.
Albeit, how far have you gotten into One Piece? Have you caught up? Oh crap!
I'm not caught up. I got a little bit into Wano and stopped because I didn't want to fully catch up. I wanted to have like a buffer.
And then I can't talk about the thing.
Like, I'm at the part in Wano where Luffy fought Kaido the first time, and then he got locked up.
Okay. Dang, because I can't talk about the thing then. There's a thingy thing I want to mention, but I can't mention it.
Well, I'm sure that it has to do with the Gear 5 thing that I've been seeing all over the internet.
It does have to do with it, but do you know what Gear 5 is? Alright. Like, was that already spoiled for you, or have you remained relatively spoiler-free on that?
I'm gonna tell you what I know about Gear 5, but that's not an invitation for you to tell me more about Gear 5.
Oh, I won't, if
Okay.
you don't want me to.
Okay. So, Gear 5, from what I've heard, is, it's like those devil fruit users that, like, have that insane, like, extra power, like, kind of like,
Well, that's actually every devil fruit user. Everyone can have what's called an awakening.
Yes. Well, that's what I mean. Is that like Doflamingo had the awakening of his power, and that's why like he can make the bird cage, and it was like super OP and insane. And so like that's Luffy's version of it.
Yes, it is Luffy's awakening.
Yeah, and that like anything that he could like imagine or like creatively think of can kind of like happen or something like that.
No, not quite. But I won't tell you what it is.
Okay.
But I will tell you it's not creation or anything like that. It's a little more on the nose.
Okay. All right. So as long as I'm not 100% accurate with what I've heard, then that's fine with me.
Yeah, it's not what you just said it is. It's something very different. Okay, head out, Vam. All right, have yourself a good night.
Vam Dolly, you the bomb. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Am I even anywhere near you? I'm gonna go to you.
Yeah, come to me. Well, I don't know if you want to come to me because I am fighting many things.
Oh, I'm shooting you. Oops. I didn't think you were that far ahead already.
I was just kind of going where I saw red dots.
Yeah, Blasticator. I wanted like a buffer with episodes so that like I'm not fully caught up and then I have to wait. Like I want to watch the episodes like on my terms now that I'm like decently far into the show.
I.e., you want to binge watch it whenever you really catch up.
Right. Like whenever I like feel like I want like a healthy dose of One Piece, I want to know that I do have a fresh supply of newer episodes that I can watch whenever I feel like.
That's like you whenever I'm reading webcomics. Like I want to. I just recently caught up on Mice comic for one. There is a comic that I have been reading called A Villain to Kill.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really, really good comic, but oh, you're dead. I did not realize this.
Yeah, but I killed the big guy.
All right.
Damn, Remy, I think you really like found your class.
I've always liked the stealth class. I don't like Recon having the teleport that he has. I like being able to go invisible, but oh boy, ooh, panic shield. Picked up a random perk that gives me a shield for like 10% if I deal, or like a 10% chance whenever I deal damage. I was kind of lucky though, otherwise I think I might have died.
Mm-hmm. Blasticator, do you watch One Piece at all? That goes for anybody else in chat too. I love that.
Alive, my friend.
I love that you revived me just as like the countdown ran out. You're like, no, I will be the one to revive you.
Well, it's because I think it would have given you more health. If you do the auto revive, it just gives you next to nothing.
Oh, really? Okay, I think we're all done here.
Yep.
Oh, you watch it on Saturdays. Are you all caught up, or are you just casually watching it on Saturdays? Oh, this wasn't the way we had to go?
No, this was just the extra shop.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if anyone's watching it or if it is even out yet. I'm still so curious about the. Oh, there's enemies here.
They weren't even on the map.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're not. What? Wait, what the heck?
I mean,
I killed these guys.
They are now, but they weren't when I walked in. Blasticator. That arc, the arc with what is that arc actually called? The one where Luffy is trying to take down Doflamingo.
Dressrosa arc.
Yeah, Dressrosa. Like, he's at the Dressrosa arc in the arena when Luffy is going by Lucy. That arc is so long, and it only takes place in like a day.
That's probably because when you think about it, there's a lot of that goes on in One Piece that runs on DBZ time.
It's also running on how many characters do we want to flesh out? And it's like, holy crap. How did you make it like so meaningful, but I feel like pretty unbelievable with like how the relationships like got like that deep with some of these characters in the span of a day.
It's crazy because when you think about it, here's the crazy thing about One Piece is there's no filler.
Yeah, there's very little filler in the anime. It's like there is some, but it's super rare.
I might need this. I don't think this sniper is going to help me very much in this next area. So, yep. But I could also swap out of this and grab that. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, this is another thing that was just an extras room. Where do we go?
Bottom right of the map, I just realized.
What was I saying? Like, oh, the new Trigun anime that's all CG.
Oh, I wanted to watch that.
I've been curious about it. Just like it looked, based on the ads I saw, it still looks kind of wacky, like how Trigun was in the past. But also, the CG didn't look terrible compared to what most of the people have for opinion on CG animes. Because, oh boy, there's been a lot of those that were just not good.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I don't know, like my first reaction seeing it, I was like, ooh, this looks good. I want to watch this. I'm excited. But then like the vast majority of people that I saw react to it were like, this is different. It's shit.
That's what I was seeing too, that it's different from what the original story was. But then again, there's also the story that is more gritty as well. It's in manga form. I mean, when I say more gritty, I mean like it's a lot more gritty.
Mm-hmm.
I had bought an omnibus for it, but I think I gave it to a friend.
Foe says they use reaction scenes as filler. Oh, for One Piece. The more jaw drops, the more time goes by.
Okay, yeah, you're kind of right on that.
Yeah, you're not 100% wrong on that.
Oh, none of these help me at all. Although that would help you quite a bit, actually. Yeah. There you
go. Where am I looking?
Right here.
Right. Oh. This is a barrel cannon. Ooh. Hold on.
I don't know if it'd be that much better than what you have currently, but...
Well, it might be. It's it's actually 3 levels higher than anything I have, and it's epic. What do I want to swap this for? What is this? I mean, it's probably pretty good. Which weapon do I want more? Do I want my sulfator shotgun or do I want my shock cannon? I'm gonna stick with my shock cannon. All right. Good luck to us.
Yeah, we may need it.
I died like 15 times, or what felt like 15 times in that last level. my god. Look at that
Okay.
cluster of enemies right over that wall, like on the map.
Oh my gosh. Yep, there it is. That is yep. They are right there. Okay. Time for me to send out some javelins. Be debuffed! Oh, they found me. Well, the big guy found me.
Oh, thank you for the sub. Paul, what's going on, my dude? Oh god, I'm down. Really bad performance for such an exciting little moment. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Rimmy's doing great.
I am trying.
We gotta hang out soon, my dude. We gotta hang out. The last time we hung out with G Money. We gotta do it again. Oh yeah, the music in this does go hard. It's great. Yeah, for sure.
Ow. Oh, there's a missile launcher, a missile bot there.
I'm about to come back.
Okay.
Here we go.
I can't jump high enough. There we go. No more missile bot.
Okay. Where to?
Oh, they're chasing you.
Eh?
Oh no, they're chasing me. It's a ninja bot.
Alright, where are we off to?
Okay, oh yeah, we gotta find those rooms and do the challenge rooms to unlock the way through.
Excuse you, casual jump scare.
Oh, speaking of jump scare, there's a YouTuber that I watch every now and then he does like a lot of horror games.
Okay.
He apparently just played one that's called Don't Scream.
Okay.
The game actually connects to your microphone system, and if you actually scream, then it's game over.
Oh my god. That is terrifying.
And the game is very much, hey, let's add in lots of jump scares.
Of course. That's not a game that I could handle. I like horror, but I need a shotgun or like a rocket launcher or like some kind of weaponry to shoot the thing that scares me.
I thought all you needed was Leon.
Yeah, Leon has all those things I just mentioned. You know what I mean? He's got the weaponry. He's got the way to fight back.
But don't you actually just want to use the revolver instead?
I just want to... And it doesn't matter the gun. As long as I can shoot the things. Or stab them. If it's the type of game where... the moment that you get jump scared, you die. I can't handle those games. I can't. I need to be able to fight back.
Yeah, apparently in this one you don't get that at all. Although there is a game that the guy I'm thinking about played that I've honestly have thought about playing and streaming. It's called Signal Simulator.
Uh-huh.
Where is exactly what you think it is. You are searching space for signals.
Ooh. I wonder what kind of game that turns into.
I mean, there is like some stuff that's like cheeky jump scares that were put in the game as if there's aliens where you are, but they're not terrible jump scares. They're more like, hey, what was that thing around the corner?
Okay. trying to figure out the best way to get to you.
I'm right here. I was just looking around. I don't know where we're going yet. Oh, we gotta go back. Yeah. That's why there's only 2 of these. 2 of these corrupted rooms.
Is there something over here? No. Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of things over there.
now there is. Yeah, rocket launcher. Paul says Leon's got big guns built in. He built different. And says, you're never outgunned if no matter what you can still stand. If no matter what, you could still stand in a volcano and punch boulders. Very true.
Wait, what? What is this reference?
It's from Resident Evil 5. Chris Redfield at the end of the game during the final confrontation with Albert Wesker. There's a part where him and his partner Sheva get separated, and he's trying to like get back to her or whatever, and there's this enormous boulder in the way. And so he starts pushing it, but then he starts punching it as he's pushing it and hulks the boulder out of the way.
Excuse me?
I'm not kidding. I'm not freaking kidding.
You said this is Resident Evil, right?
Resident Evil 5.
Uh-huh. You know, I could have swore that, you know, Herculean strength and feats of skill like that were reserved only for people that have the T virus. How exactly is Chris Redfield doing that?
Lots of exercise, diet, sleeping well at night, I guess.
You know, he is not One Punch Man. He is not Saitama.
One Punch!
That's not how that works.
I mean,
Boy, would that be amazing if that was how it worked. Hey, do you want super strength? Just, you know, eat right and sleep. Like, and exercise.
I mean, he's still using guns and stuff. It's not like he's Albert Wesker with, like, teleporting and dashing. He just has big muscles.
But you're talking about a boulder.
Yeah. Really big rock.
And not the boulder from Avatar, right?
The boulder.
Oh, I actually need to show you an animation I found of Avatar. Someone did like a whole their own version of the intro from the old Avatar show.
Ooh.
And the animation is amazing. Like chef's kiss amazing. Yep. I fell off.
Chris has something better than the T virus. Plot armor.
You're not wrong. No. Okay, just 8 damage there, but oh well, fine. Javelin deals burn damage, but using it has 10% burn damage to me. No, I don't want that. None of these help me at all.
Chris uses guns to make it fair for his enemies. Oh, that's funny. Paul says, I played RE6, and I know for a fact that Chris uses guns purely by choice. Well, his muscles aren't quite as big in RE6. Not quite as big. He kind of slimmed up a little bit, but he's still big.
Okay, please tell me you guys are actually joking on this, or is this canon?
Rimmy, I'm not joking with you. That Chris Redfield is just like he's like a bodybuilder. I'm not saying he is a bodybuilder, but he's built like a bodybuilder.
I see. I just find it kind of weird that that's what's going on, even though I've never played a single Resident Evil game.
I think that, and I know that you don't have an interest in Resident Evil, but Resident Evil 5 is fun co-op. Like, Cousin Mike and I have played it. I bought it for Jeremiah within the last month, and I played a few sessions with him. Like, it's fun. It's like stupid fun.
What was the Resident Evil that was supposed to be like a utterly terrible game, but people still like the co-op for it? Isn't there one of them that's like that or something like that? Where you're in Africa or something like that?
Oh, that's Resident Evil 5. It's not terrible. Okay. It's just not very Resident Evil. It's very different.
Okay, man, that's what you're talking about, right? It was 5?
Yeah, it was 5. Yeah.
Okay. So I think I remember being in Discord. It was in Mike's Discord once, or maybe it was your Discord, and so there were some people playing it. Yeah, this is the boss we got.
Oh, dang.
Uncle Jim.
Here we go.
Yep, we gotta go up.
All right, I'm following. Oh, I do remember this. This sucked.
Yeah. No, you sack.
Oh no, I fell. Oh no.
Oh
my god, I fell.
Good.
These platforms operate the same way that platforms do in Smash Brothers, where you could jump through them from underneath.
Wait, that also means you can shoot through them. I just realized that.
You can shoot through them? Oh, that. You know what? I should have realized that too.
Ow, bombs hurt. Oh, we're up at the top now. Oh, the fact that you were just a DPS check is drives me absolutely up a freaking wall. Uncle Jim. No.
We got this.
Be javelin to death. Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Woo, we got it.
Did we win the run?
Yes.
Okay, to be continued. I was like, maybe we have a new stage?
Oh, no, not yet.
Maybe.
No, I wish, but no, not yet.
All right, good job, Remy. You were the champion for that round, for sure.
Nah.
I died like 10 times.
I was the debuffer. I make them enemies weaker to damage, and then you just wham blam them with your heavy weapons.
All right, then how do you explain when I'm just like napping on the floor and you're alive for minutes at a time? It's not
running
it's not
away
just
like
you.
a coward. That's how.
Not true. Not
How
true.
do you think I played a stealth character?
I also saw you stumble off a building headlong into danger.
Not intentionally.
It was intentional and heroic, and you know it.
It's like when you're watching the beginning of an anime or a superhero anime, and the person's a klutzy idiot that just falls off of something or hits themselves or whatever.
Or heroic.
Sure, I heroically fell off a building.
You did it. What's up, Wood? How's it going?
Oh, it's Owa Wood.
On the Steam page, it says 1.0 comes out November 7th, and it will feature more levels and a final boss and a final level. Oh, it's coming out? We have a date?
Yeah.
I
guess it's no longer a rumor came out. It is a confirmed.
The rumor confirmed.
I keep referencing that thing. I'm pretty sure no one knows what I'm referencing.
Does Bruno Mars?
Yes.
The rumor come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay? I don't know. Does he?
Freaking article. God.
And then the whole reason it got out like so big is because Game Grumps like referenced it on the show.
Oh yeah, absolutely the reason. That's the reason why it got out. It became rumor come out. But the article itself is a real article, and you just wondered yourself, who wrote this and were they okay?
No.
All right, do we want to do another run on this, or do we swap game?
That's a good.
It all depends on what you want to do. Do you want to do another run of this, Battle Network 2 fighting each other, or 30XX?
Well, that's a damn good question. Especially now that I know that the release date is coming out November 7th, which is not all that far away. So part of me is like, maybe we just table this for now until the full game comes out.
Fine with me.
I guess we could do a 30XX.
Works for me.
I'm just gonna take a quick little bathroom break, and I don't know if you wanted to do the same or if you wanted to just hang out and talk to the chats. You let me know, and
I'll hang and talk to chat while you do your thingamabop.
All right.
And I'll get ready to jump into 30XX.
All right.
I have no idea how long you're gonna be on. As it is, I don't have a be right back screen, so.
All right.
Well, yeah.
I'll be right back. Have fun hanging with Remy. I'll be back in a few.
We will sit here in silence until you're back.
That is acceptable, and it's your prerogative. You do whatever you do. I'm trusting you with the streams.
Oh, jeez. All right, chat. I hope you guys are having a good time. If you are actually saying anything to me, I'd have to actually bring up Geo's stream to see if you're saying anything. Which I can do that, but I'll put it up here on my other screen. Oh man. I hope you guys are all having yourselves a good day. I hope your Fridays are gonna be. I hope your Friday was nice and you have plenty of plans for your weekends. My only intention is to play games, do some art stuff, and go for a hike. Well, hopefully go for a hike. It's gonna be a very muddy hike. I get the feeling. There's been nothing but raining for the past 2 days. Here, change the title. Oh hey, I just realized Kowloon is a publisher on this game. Huh. They're the publisher on Seeya Stars too. I don't know if Ben is still here or not. I'd hope he might still be here. I can't believe there was publisher shenanigans on Revita. That is unreal to me.
I have the return.
You do? Wait, what are you returning?
I'm returning the friendship because I've come back. I don't know what I'm talking about, dude. I'm back.
Our friendship. I can't refund that.
I know, it's been over 2 hours.
It's true. I cannot refund your time back to you, Geo. I didn't realize your time has been so ill spent that I must refund it back to you.
That's how it works. We're on Steam right now. We're on Steam. That's the refund policy.
I thought it was a 2-week policy.
It might also be a 2-week policy. I thought it was after 2 hours.
Oh yeah, that 2 hours. Okay, well, all right. I'm already in 30XX.
I'm loading it right now. Oh wait, I'm on Twitch again, so that means I have to change the category, I guess. Hold on. Changing the category. 1 second, you lovely peoples. Can I do it on mobile?
You know, they say that they want to keep the integrity of Twitch chat. What about the integrity of the Twitch phone app that apparently is still bad?
I don't know how to do anything on this app right now. I think I'm just gonna load it up on my computer.
Yeah, I would just do it that way.
Okay. Feels so weird, like, navigating my channel again on Twitch. All right, let me go to 30xx.
All right, I am hosting a game now.
I will be right there. Also, I apologize to anyone that, like, if they think my hair gets crazier as the stream goes on. I literally just, like, roll into the house after working. I like, push my hair back a little bit and hope that the gel from earlier in the day is still, like, holding up. And it's not. And then I just start streaming. So this is just raw geo. This is what you get.
Raw geo. I tried to make an arc level joke and I can't land his jokes.
But you certainly can try.
I can try and fail and fall flat on my face.
Oh, Post Proteus Kitten just subscribed, and I believe that's Paul. What's going on, Paul? You are streamceptioning on the YouTubes and the Twitch.
Being subscribed in 2 places? My gosh.
That just shows your commitment to friendship. How you doing, Wood? Posting the 3 a.m. emotes. We're not going 3 a.m., but it certainly is 3 a.m. somewhere.
I mean, we could go 3 a.m., but...
I mean, at some point, maybe we can, but I need to save energy for birthday weekend for my wife. Otherwise, she's going to be standing over me, like, in the morning, just staring down at me, just like, why aren't you awake yet? It's my birthday weekend. Get up, husband.
Jeez, making it sound like she's menacing now.
Well, she was giggling in the background. All right, did you put on any entropy, or are we just going default?
I did put on a little bit of entropy, yeah.
What kind?
I'm not gonna tell you.
It's a secret! Oh, jeez.
It's not bad. Trust me, it's not bad. It's not horrible. You're not gonna hate it. It'll be fine.
Is it just pilgrimage?
It's pilgrimage and a couple other ones.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do... Laurent! My rapier weapon.
Wait.
Yeah, garbage.
Does it actually do nothing, though?
Yo, Rimmy, apparently we haven't played that much with garbage. Garbage is real good. You give the garbage to the junk trader, and he gives you scrap bits, and then you use the scrap bits to get better stuff.
Oh, well, okay, you know.
I mean...
Wow, this is useless.
It appears so, but it's actually not. You need to be witness, and I don't know if it's going to happen this run, but you need to be witness to a scrap build where everything you do gives you more scrap, and then the scrap, buying things with the scrap gives you more scrap, and then you just never run out. And you could literally clear the entire shop of every item that it has.
Really?
Yeah, consistently. I hope we get that kind of run. Ooh.
Armor castles are worth 10 more?
I'm going to say I would accept this.
Yeah, let's do it.
And we have to fight him. Yeah, so these little purple, pink looking things, that's the haunted effect.
Which is kind of funny given the fact that that's just standard enemies in this area too. Oh, okay. Well, I found a glory zone, but I missed the jump for it.
Oh, wait, where is it?
Right here.
Wood says, I don't know if you saw earlier, but I've been going through Silent Hill 2 with my friends, and it's been great showing that game to everyone. I still have to play Silent Hill 2. I borrowed that from my friend's sister, like, years ago, because she had, like, all these PlayStation and PS2 games, and so I'm just like, oh, I've never played it, can I borrow it? And she's like, sure. And probably like over 10 years later, I still have it somewhere. I have to give that back, and she probably doesn't even care. Oh my god, I'm taking so much damage.
What was I say? Like I said, you do realize this is supposed to be a...
I don't think I realized, and I think that's the problem.
Oh, that's fine. The head piece that we got for the copper one's actually one I like having anyway.
Do I have normal stream hours? I tend to shoot for Tuesday around 7 o'clock Eastern, Paul. Today, I'm only really streaming because Remy invited me, but I do sometimes like to use Friday as like an extra stream day.
And it's not like I invite you, it's more like I just message you, say, hey, we stream. Yes? No?
I mean, it's an invite. You can't tell me it's not. I mean, you could try, I guess. I took the friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say thanks. I always feel like I know we made mention of it earlier, but it's always a case where anytime you and I do actually do a group stream, it's always because it's just spur of the moment. Like either you just mention it to me or I mention it to you. Like, hey, you want to do a group stream?
Yeah, well, if it works, then nothing wrong with that.
I know. I just find it funny that it's always been that.
I mean, it's kind of like the same thing with like friends when you're younger. It's just like, you know, like when you're in school or whatever, and you're just like, you know what? F this, I want to hang out with my buddy, and then you just like walk over to their house and you're just like, yo, you want to hang?
Yeah, basically. It's such an unusual thing with. Oh wow. Okay. That's way up. I mean, we can't afford it anyway. It's 70 coins. Okay.
This is not a very good selection.
Well, it is. It would have that, but thing is, we can't afford it.
I know. You know.
Did we get the
disappointing.
trash at least?
I guess so. Sure. Maybe this will be the scrap build to end all scrap builds.
Or we just end up at the end of the game. We're just chucking bags of trash at the final boss.
Mm-hmm. Wood says, 2 of my friends who usually can't handle horror have been showing up for the Silent Hill 2 nights. It's a testament to how good the game is. I definitely want to try it. And I know that you're saying that Lost in Vivo is kind of like Silent Hill, and I mean, I agree. I've played Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 2, most of The Room.
And by The Room, you mean a game called The Room, not the movie The Room.
I mean, I've seen all of the movie The Room. But yeah, the game Silent Hill: The Room. I played Silent Hill Homecoming, which I enjoyed, but I know it wasn't really a fan favorite. A lot of people did not like that one, and I understand why. Silent Hill Shattered Memories on the Wii, which I did really enjoy at the time. This level's boss has 100% more HP.
Oh, but it gives Dracopent's Fang. That's a really good thing for...
I'll accept if you do.
Yeah, let's do it. It's really good. Oh.
Wood says the only negative is in town segments where there could be a lot of wandering without a guide. Oh, that's kind of like the first game though, but I'm sure it's the worst. I'm sure it's worse in the second one. You like how my beam saber is basically the Castlevania Symphony of the Night weapon? Yep. And that like technique I'm doing is kind of like a Zangetsu thing, which is a reference to Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Whenever I have not played Symphony of the Night very much, but whenever I did play it, I always end up going for that thing that's the double sword, so you swing stupidly fast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to deal more damage. I'm gonna reroll that. Hey, grant 60 armor, heck yeah.
Can I backdash cancel? That I don't know, but I can always dash because this is like a Mega Man inspired game, so I'm not sure how useful that would be. Oh my god, can you please stop attacking? I want to hit you. Nice. All things come back to Symphony of the Night. I want to play it again. You know what's the weirdest thing about Symphony of the Night? That and Aria of Sorrow were my first Castlevania games, and I loved them. But when I played Symphony of the Night within the last 5 years, I think I did not like it that much. So I kind of want to like give it another chance.
There's one you should play that I think you would like a lot. It's a Deedlit.
Deedlit.
Yes. I enjoyed the game a lot. It's a very Castlevania-esque style game. But it was you also had elements where you could change to a wind and a fire element.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it took the life steal.
But I'm gonna look up the game real quick just so I can actually give you the proper full title.
Oh, In Wonder Labyrinth?
Yes.
Is that the one that's based on that show? Oh my god, what is that show called? That anime. What is that anime called?
I don't know. I didn't even know it was an anime until I played the game.
But yeah, Record of Lodos War.
Yes, that it.
Yeah, I have that. I fully intend on playing it. It looks really cool. Okay, so what you do is you trade in the junk. And so now I have 7 scrap bits, so you could either get the sweet deal, re-roll the sweet deal and get another sweet deal, or save the scrap.
I mean, what's the better way to do this? There's core extender. It's also showing me forgotten memento, but I can't select it for some reason.
Weird.
Yeah, so let me scroll over to it. Sweet deal. Spend 2 scrap bits for the. Oh, that is for the forgotten memento. Plus 3 power damage. Nuts can be spent as energy.
I don't think I like that.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna.
Ooh, spew flame. Tiny Flame Splitter? Ooh.
Oh, I didn't get
That's
that
a
for
good
re-rolling. I got a Kinetic Destructor. Maybe I'll get that.
I'm gonna take the Flame Splitter.
And then I will re-roll again. Do I want that? I don't. What a waste. What a waste. I'm coming, Remy. I'm coming. But yeah, that game looked really cool. The Lodos War one. I want to try it.
Record of Lodos War was really fun. It is very Castlevania-esque.
The anime looks really good too.
Well, I actually need to see the anime.
Part of me is like, do I want to donate health for money?
I mean, I always take damage, so I'm not going to do it. You can if you want.
I did it. It's the same dev as Momodora. See, I have mixed feelings about the Momodora games. Like, they're neat, but I don't really like them as much as I want to.
I played the first one, and it was good. I enjoyed the... I forget what it's called right now. But there was one that I did play that was really fun. And by really fun, I mean, like, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the game quite a bit. However, I know there's the other ones that were that came out that were not so great.
I played Momodora 3, I think. And then there was one that came after that I bought, but I thought I would like it more than I actually ended up liking it.
I don't remember which one was the one that I bought, or the one that I played. The one I played was, remember, you played as Momodora, but she gets a leaf as a weapon.
I think that's just her normal attack in most of the games.
I don't know. That was the only Momodora game I played, is that one. I don't remember which one it was. I have to bring up my Steam to look it up. I enjoyed it. It was fun, but I tried playing another one and I ended up returning it because it was not fun.
Paul says it's made by Team Ladybug that also made Toho, Luna Knights, and Drainus. Oh, they made Drainus! I love Drainus! It's like one of my favorite shmups ever now. But like when I streamed it, everyone just made fun of the name. It made me sad.
I mean, Drainus. Come on, bruh.
That
is a very...
It's an incredible game. It is
I know.
so good. It is
that name is just okay. Like, why? I get it. It's because there's like an actual thing in the game called Drainus and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Look up that Momodora game because I can't remember which one it was now.
Taking damage this level locks attacks and powers for 3 seconds, but we get the resonant chest plate.
Okay, sorry, I was looking at this thing. So the one I played was Reverie Under the Moonlight. That's one that's a Momodora game I actually recommend. Taking damage in this level unlocks. Oh, jeez.
All right, well, now I'm gonna look. Hold on. Momodora. Yeah, Reverie Under the Moonlight is the one that... See, I played Momodora 3 and I thought it was all right. I played it for like 2 hours. I beat the game once. It was like, okay. I got my fill. But Reverie Under the Moonlight, I also bought that. And I played it for about an hour and I'm like, it's fine. But it didn't like pull me in to beat it. Like I didn't finish it. So maybe I got to go back and finish it.
I'd say go back and try it again. I don't know if it's quite your speed because I will say that I did play it a lot slower than I do in pretty much any other Castlevania style game. But I still thought it was a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked how there was actually like 2 different endings, depending on your choices.
As long as it doesn't force you to get a bad ending first.
No, it does not. Although to get good ending, you have to do something specific.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
And I honestly would not have thought about it until I looked it up after I found out that the game has multiple endings. Because I was kind of told that it has multiple endings.
I like the pixel art though. Certainly is good.
It's amazing. It's great. It's very simplistic, but very good. I should play it and actually get like some screen caps and use them as reference. But I actually thought about like doing some pixel art and like making logos or whatever, since I haven't done pixel art in weeks, months.
Mm-hmm.
And do something simple. Like try to make some emblems or whatever.
Ooh, there's a thing up there.
Pop with some Mega Man Battle Network-esque emblems.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like, I can make you one if you want to.
Listen, man, I gotta make you some kind of fan art. You've already done that for me.
I mean, yes, I did. Ooh. Ooh, shops have discount. Yes, good item.
Like, you already made like a really sick Mega Man Battle Network, like battle routine set execute like battlefield thing. It was like so cool.
I mean, yeah, I did, but I honestly kind of want to go back and rework that one. I got hit. Probably because there's like one thing I wanted to change on it, but I probably shouldn't.
Oh, there's a new Momodora game coming out, Moonlit Farewell. Hopefully it's good. I mean, if the other one's good, then, you know, they have a pretty good track record. Doubles, augs, triples damage. F that.
You're reduced to 10 current HP for each 30 HP sacrifice, gain 10 max HP. No, I'm good. I'm not taking that.
I think that particular one is very good though. Like if you can heal back up from having your health go down that low, then the amount of max HP that you gain, I think, would be worth it.
Yes, but the thing is, it's me playing this game. I'm always just taking random damage because I'm not paying attention to where I'm going.
Well, what do you think I'm doing? I'm pretty good at Mega Man myself, and like sometimes I just kind of like look at chat and hope for the best as I'm dashing forward. I'm just like, yeah, maybe I'll be fine. Ow! Oh God! What the heck was that?
I have no idea. Nothing was there. You just went right past me and took damage. Oh,
I feel like something was there, but I was looking away from the screen, and so I'll never know now.
No, like you were there on my screen, but there was nothing there in front of you. Ah, I took hit. I'm jammed.
I'm jammed too.
Taking damage, so I keep getting it. Oh, it's the haunt thing. Oh, no, it's not the haunt thing. What is it? It's but we're both at good health, so we're still. I kept thinking we were still haunted because I keep seeing the crystal effect show up, and it's not. It's our little repros. They're doing that.
Yeah, we're not being interfered by our own little repros. We're fine. Paul says that Reverie in the Moonlight took him like 4.3 hours or something like that. Or 4.4 hours. And he said, well, it took me 4.4 hours, so you'll probably beat it in 3.3 hours or something.
I mean, it's not very hard, and it's honestly not very long if you just kind of rush through it. Although I will say that to get true ending, you need to do a thing, to do another thing, and to get a thing, but it requires a bit of backtracking. Double jump, yes, thank you.
Double jump is so good. So good.
Albeit, speaking of double jump, you're gonna find this very strange. I never grabbed double jump in Cyberpunk.
Really?
Yes. The reason why I never grabbed double jump is because it doesn't feel accurate.
Really? Okay. Why does it not feel accurate?
Because it doesn't make sense. Double jump in itself does not make sense in any universe.
Okay.
So, because unless you're talking like a video game or anime or something like that, because that Cyberpunk is semi-realism, I always end up grabbing the ankles that give you super jump instead.
Okay. So it's just one jump.
Yes, but it's one really high charge jump. And I'm pretty sure it is actually a little bit taller, a little bit higher than what double jump can achieve.
Okay, so it's just a very effective singular jump that would serve the same purpose of a go higher ability in a video game.
Yes, it still serves its purpose, absolutely. But it is the whole fact that I don't ever take it because to me it feels like it just doesn't fit with the universe. Now there is some new items, like there's one that's called Jacob's tendon that you can get now that gives you faster run speed.
Ooh, the run speeds.
And there's also one called Link's Paw that makes you run silently. We are absolutely murking this boss.
Holy shit.
All right.
That was pretty good. Not too bad.
Ah, yes, definitely. Yes, give me Crushing Void. Yes. Wait, no. Put those.
Let's do it.
Best power combination. The spikes plus the crushing or not spikes, but the electric damage plus the crushing void.
Why? What does it do? Oh, that just goes everywhere.
Yep.
It's crazy, Remy. Like ever since 1.0 came out, like I played this a ridiculous amount. I got tons of entropy challenges done, but I still have not experimented with all the different power combinations.
Well, that's probably because anytime you and I play this game, it's always me as Nina and you as Ace.
Well, yeah, but even if I'm playing as Nina, I kind of like stick with what I know I am good with, and then I don't experiment as much, which is honestly, I should experiment more.
And I'll do that now. I just grab the Crushing Void plus the Crystal thing. I've never done the combination of this. Admittedly, the Crystal one I almost never use. Oh, that's what that does. It's an AoE that covers enemies in the crystal. Oh, that's pretty dope.
That sounds good.
I have an area freeze. That's dope.
Gain 80 armor, but enemies deal more damage this level. Ugh.
Seems kind of pointless then.
It does seem pointless because
it is
we'll probably take more damage than the armor that we gain.
It's honestly sad just seeing how many things that this big guy just destroys while we just walk behind it and shoot it or slice it up.
It's still alive. Oh man. Ooh, nice freeze. Good job, Remy.
I did a thing.
You did it. You did it.
Finally.
As much as I like speed, I'm gonna get enemies drop more health. I'll be considerate to our HP.
You're at full health, so I got that.
And I have to remember I actually have double jump. Get ready to be teleported.
Oh, we got. Oh yes. Give us the weapons. Give us the weapons, please. Like it always seems like every time I play this and go for sorry, I know it's the Revenant armor. Calling it the Resident armor just
No, it's resonant armor. You're right.
But no, I keep calling it Resident.
Oh, like Resident Evil?
Yes. It's the Resident armor.
It should have the Raccoon City Police Department logo on it.
Sure.
Just like RPD.
On the helmet.
All right. That worked.
Actually, don't I have a NPC? I do. I have the next charge type, so actually that's actually really useful to me. I know of all. Oh boy! Thank you, game, computer for lagging. I know we were back in the previous subject, but back to the whole part about pixel art. I need to go back and redo my. I've gone back to try to redo my the other piece of pixel art, or the other Battle Network style one, like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back on the stage build again.
The stage build?
Yeah, like the battle platform.
Oh, yeah.
Because I decided to change it up more, although I almost kind of regret that I did. Because I was building the idea of like a Mega Battle Network styled like tournament fighting game idea thing, where like all the different net navies have their own side of the stage that's themed more towards them.
Okay. They did something like that. It's not Battle Network gameplay, but it was that type of concept. It's this game called Super Auto Pets.
Auto Pets?
It's called Super Auto Pets. It's like a free-to-play game that's on Steam and on mobile and such. I've seen a few streamers play it. Northern Lion specifically. And depending on which side of the screen you're on, like one player's on the left, one player's on the right, but the theming behind them might be entirely different depending on, like, I don't know, I guess what area they came from, or maybe it's just completely random.
That's kind of like how I was going for, because I was trying to do like a, what did I call it? I was calling it City Net Battler project or something like that.
Okay.
But I originally had like a construction bot style idea put together, and I was putting together a stage that was more like the panels were more like concrete and rebar.
Mm-hmm.
And one that was like a stereotypical anime samurai character, and I made his panels look like wood panels from like would be in like, I don't know, dojo or whatever type of home.
Okay.
Or straw panel. Actually, was it straw panels? I think it might have been straw panels. But yeah, I was trying to do that, and then I changed a bunch of things, and now it doesn't look anything like what it was before because like a div, I didn't save it as a separate file.
Oh dear.
Or I'd have to go back and redo it.
Well, how long do you think that'll take you to do?
I don't know, like a couple hours, if that.
Well, redoing art is not always fun, but you might also learn other things as you're doing it too.
Yeah. It's good tile set practice. No, I missed.
No!
Did I make it? Plus 1% temporary damage just kept it. Rerolling that. Hey, yep, fight boost.
My friend Chris says, I'm here on Twitch, where the cool kids are. Shots fired at YouTube. Except for the fact that he said, now I'm here on YouTube, where the cool kids are.
Oh no.
Oh, that's so funny. He used the sound effects from my channel points and from my typing it in the chat for YouTube. He's firing shots back and forth between the two different platforms.
And do it, honestly.
I mean, if I give you the option, go for it.
Also, your sound thing, it's a bot that runs locally on your PC, right?
Yeah, I think I told you about it. It's a streamer bot.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Because mine still don't work.
Oh damn.
That's because mine's an extension that runs on the web, and for some odd reason, Windows 11 messes that up for some reason. Ooh, hello.
Oh, foe. If it's friendly fire, it might be more like a command, like Elfman wrote it before. Just look in the description and see what it says for each sound effect. Unless I wrote it wrong in the description. Let me know. I want you to have fun with the sound effects too. Which is funny because I was always like against the idea of like having people control sound effects in my stream because I thought they would abuse it.
I mean, some people, including myself, do abuse it.
Well, yeah. And then I give you dirty looks, not you specifically, but I give everybody dirty looks and say, "Behave now, children."
Don't you give me a dirty look, or do? I don't know. I'm not your.
I'm not your mom.
Oh yes, triple jump.
Hell yeah.
Coup de grace? Ooh, coup de grace. Mmm. Coup de grace is good.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
Fo says, I wasn't choosing a sound effect. It was a coincidence. Just commenting on the dual chat usage. You got it. You got it.
Ooh, okay.
Man, why do we still have useless garbage?
I'm taking that one.
I don't feel like we have as much useless garbage as I've been depositing.
I have 10 total. Like, I'm grabbing a little hoot.
I got the same.
I'm gonna grab a core extender too because, heck yeah, we're doing good. This build, actually, yeah, this run's actually going really well.
You haven't seen literally anything yet because we haven't gotten the items that just make it even more broken where you could just buy every item in the shop and you will never run out of money. We have to get those items. Like, I wish they would show up so I could show you because you would just be cackling with laughter like, why does this even let us have this? Why does it let this happen? It feels broken.
I mean, we've had some pretty broken runs in this game before.
Of course. But this is something that is on a level of stupid I don't think that you've encountered yet. Hey, what's up, Dan? Geo, make sure to dodge enemies that try to hit you. You're a little late giving me that advice because I've been not really doing a good job with that. I mean, my health is good right now, but we're on pretty low entropy. So, like, it's not going to be too difficult.
Why am I the wrong way? I think I'm going the wrong way. No, I didn't. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Although, hello, Dan. You may not know me.
Dan B. Cyber Zombie. Alright.
Good things here, but we're kind of low on money right now.
Mm-hmm.
We have for August. We have 19 core total, or cores total currently.
Dan says, oh, hi. The same way that you like to say it.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Ooh, Hawkjack's Fury is really good.
Yeah, it's on sale. I'm gonna get it.
Alright. Yeah, that's a good one. Of course, it's too much for my inventory. Let's see. Power efficiency. I'm gonna turn that one off and turn that one on. And turn on that one. There we go.
Dan says, it's the only logical way to say it. Everyone else is wrong.
Correct.
Damn, look at your charge shots. Holy crap.
Those shots are so large, but they only do 47 damage. It's so weak.
It's an intimidation tactic.
It's all bark, no bite visual version.
I'm just
Oh my God, what did you do?
I don't wait. Oh, to his health? I think that's
what did you do?
I did my ground pound attack.
My gosh, that did so much damage.
Honestly, I don't. Let's see. I have plus. Oh, how did I get so much attack power? I have +9 attack and +9 power damage.
Yeah, the only one I have right now is +5 speed. I have nothing else.
Speed. Maybe not slam to the spikes. Dan, that's very good advice. And honestly, I might be a little bit in too chill of a mood to care about avoiding every attack. I'm trying, but like also just vibing, if that makes sense. I think that we're doing a pretty good job where I don't have to panic so much. That's a cool ability right there you got.
Yeah, I think I'll go with this combination.
All right, what do we got?
Oh. What'll it be this time? Glass cannon. No.
No, Remy,
Nope.
glass cannon is not that bad in this game. It just reduces some of your HP. It doesn't make your defense less. It just gives you less HP. But it's not that bad.
I'm pretty remember it dropping me down to 1 HP before.
I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna regret this.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Just believe in the me that believes in the glass cannon.
All right, Gio. I will believe in the you that believes in glass cannonisms. Our repros are doing more damage than I am right now. Yeah, this power combination is actually pretty good.
Oh my god, I'm doing so poorly. I'm sorry.
Stop taking damage, God! Oh, we lost a really good core extender out of that. Man.
Oh man.
That's that. I'll just do salvage. The other stuff I got, the other stuff there is kind of meh.
I'm sure we're missing some things, but I don't necessarily want to go exploring down there because I know how annoying it is to get back up. Although we do have triple jump.
Yeah, let's say we have triple jump. We're good. Let's see. What's down here? Oh. It's a bounding blaster. Increased damage by 30% after doing a wall jump.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab it because I don't have any more rerolls.
Dan says, I only believe in the heart of the cards.
I mean, the heart of the cards does allow you to summon pot of greed basically infinitely. Ah, I did that too early. Funny, Viral has been trying to teach me a bunch of, or been trying to teach me a new tabletop game.
What's that?
Called Shadow Forge. It's pretty good. I mean, I will say it's pretty good. But I'm also really terrible at it, like any other tabletop card game.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's not very hard, and the actual match itself, or a single match, is done in like 15 minutes, depending on how you play.
That doesn't sound that bad. Sounds like my type of game, even though I'm not like a big tabletop person.
Yeah, I'm taking the mega.
I'm not usually a tabletop person, but that's the type of game that I usually am drawn to. And that's why, like, me and my friend, like, when we made Venture Party, we made it kind of like in that same kind of way, where it's like not that difficult and it, like, the rounds go by like pretty quick. So
that's one of the only reasons why I've so far have liked Shadowverse or Shadow Forge or whatever I think it was called that. The thing about it is that the game itself is very, I don't want to say easy because I know I haven't experienced anywhere near enough of it yet, but at the same time it's also a case of it's not a super hard card game to get.
Okay. You've been playing it on Tabletop Simulator?
I have it on Tabletop, yeah.
Oh, nice. I also have a Tabletop Simulator. Maybe I could try it sometime with you guys.
Wait,
not my favorite one.
Wait, do I already have this?
I don't. I deposited it for scrap.
Yeah, I have the Draco Pence one. Yeah, I'm gonna do scrap as well. I did grab the item that makes it to where the scrap dealer appears on every level, so.
Oh, Dan says, we actually played Venture Party in the queues for Maine and Empire at New York Comic Con this year. Oh, you did? That's so crazy. Like, I haven't talked about that game in forever. And, like, I only recently started thinking about it a little bit more.
Isn't that the one that you mentioned that the... What was the one that you had done that were... Is that the one where you had done that the publisher kind of messed you over on, or was that a different one?
So here's the thing with Venture Party. That was the first game that we did with that publisher. Even though we made literally nothing from the game, at least they got the game made. Like, there was a Kickstarter, they got it physically produced, and copies were sold, but not enough for it to be, like, you know, profitable in any way. So like, me and my buddy made, like, no money from it. Which sucks, but I'm proud of the game, and I love how it turned out, and I still wouldn't turn down playing it even today. Where I got screwed even more was when I was working on the Lost tabletop card game for the TV show Lost. That was with the same publisher, and I just kept going, and I kept working on it, and people started saying, like, just stop. It's making you miserable. They're not giving you an advance. It's taking too much drain on your mental health, and like, you're not getting paid for your time. And then I just didn't, and I kept going, and I finished it, and then the license ran out. So like, and they sucked. They sucked because they said that they were going to do a Kickstarter, that they had an agreement with Disney and ABC to do a Kickstarter for it. And then when they finally were doing a crowdfunding campaign, they did it on some like third-party like crowdfunding site that I think that they created, and it wasn't selling anything.
That sucks.
They were shady. And now Diana's giving me a hug because she knows that like that I get sad when thinking about it, and she gets a little bit sad too. It was a rough time.
Understandable.
This isn't about feeling sad. We were talking tabletop. I am proud of Venture Party though. Venture Party's fun. I do want to try the one that you were talking about.
Yeah, I'll talk to Viral about it. See if there's a time where it's going to be me, him, and Frank playing it, and see if you want to join in on us.
Yeah, sure.
Granted, I'm terrible at the game because it's a tabletop game, and I'm generally not that great, not good at them. Although this one is, like I said, a lot simpler.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that this one is kind of it's faster. It's definitely not anywhere near as bad as when I tried to learn Magic the Gathering.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, that was so.
Well, Magic's
so
Magic's deep. Like that's like a whole thing.
Yeah, it's a whole kettle of fish, all right.
I'll have to introduce you guys to Venture Party at some point. It's on tabletop, and it's easy enough to explain. What's that? Oh, Diana was saying she remembers a time where when I put Venture Party on Tabletop Simulator, there was someone playing it in a room, and then like I guessed the password and started playing with them. Being like a really epic creeper. I'm like, hello, I am the co-creator. Let's play.
I'm stuck. I mean, that's a little bit of a creeper move, but at the same time, you're the co-creator, so I bet they probably like really appreciated that you showing up.
I think they laughed about it. They're just like, oh, okay, lol. Oh my god, what am I even doing today, Ruby? I'm so sorry, I'm failing you.
I mean, you're not almost dead. I'm almost dead. And if we didn't have triple jump in here right now, I would be very much disappointed in myself and a disappointment towards you. And Diana. I would be a major disappointment towards Diana as well.
What? Why?
Because I'm not platforming as good as renowned speedrunner Geo the Hero. I'm trying to make
stop!
dumb jokes, and I can't make dumb jokes right now.
Oh, stop. Listen, man.
But Geo, you are world renowned. Everyone knows your world records.
No. Stop lying to the people.
Who said I'm lying?
I did.
Your current, not future armor is considered max HP. No, I have no armor right now, so it's just max energy per level.
Dan says, if you believe in the heart of the cards, you can use Exodia and just straight up win. Let's see. Magic just did Doctor Who based stuffs. Well, I don't really know that much about Doctor Who or Magic, so I'll just take your word for it.
Hey Gio, you're not gonna like the next room.
Okay.
Like you're really not gonna like the next room.
Is it filled with a lot of enemies that are pretending to be terrible video game menus that I don't want to navigate?
No, there was just a lot. There's just a lot there.
I mean, if you want to warp to me,
I'm ahead of you.
You're ahead of me. I'm dealing with a junk trader right now. I think you want to come to. I think you want to come to where I am.
Wait, how it? I forgot what button was it to teleport?
You hold the B button.
Oh. Ooh, armor all. Yes, I will take that. Tato battery? No, reroll that. Resonant Buster! Yes!
Ooh, I didn't get the Resonant Buster.
I have the full armor. I am now a resident.
You are now a resident. In doctor school. Like that type of resident.
Yes.
What type of doctor are you?
You know, I don't know.
Well, that's concerning.
Look, I got my medical license off of a cereal box. Okay, it's fine. Oh, I didn't even look to see what we have. Oh, it's no damage taken.
Gosh.
Like, speaking of no damage taken, no. Okay. Oh, thank you, triple jump.
Oh, you son of a gun. All right, I got there. Oh, I'm sad. The gold reward is good.
Yeah. All right, well, I died.
You're not dead.
Oh, Zookeeper, though. Zookeeper's good, though. Yeah, Zookeeper's good. That's actually really good for our repros.
I didn't get that one.
You didn't?
What? Which one did I just get?
The one I got was the Zookeeper's. Was the bronze reward.
I think I got the silver one. I don't even remember what I picked. I'm starting to get a little tired. Still having a great time.
Oh, jeez. And because it was a leg oh, boy. I have... Alright. Because it was a leg reward, I also have super jump and triple jump.
Ooh. Well, that's good.
Oh, man. I'm schmoving. Well, I'm not right now. Hi.
Hello. I was exploring. The opposite of schmoovin'.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some money. We got some money. Ooh. What level are we on? We're on stage 7. So we have 7,
that's
8.
Big stat boost again.
We have 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we did get spicy incense, we would get 4 attack damage out of it. I don't know. You know, 4 attack damage long term, like by the end of the game.
Yeah.
I don't remember how much all stats way up actually gives you, but we have the money.
3. We have money for one of them. Okay, so yeah, we got that, and that's
Not bad.
yeah, not bad. Yeah, we're good.
It makes me sad that we haven't gotten the item that when you buy something from the shop, it gives you the salvage reward too.
Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. And so you get that, which makes it very easy to just keep gaining scrap. And then you also get the item that when beating bosses, you get 1 scrap. So if you get that really early on, you get an extra scrap for every boss that you defeat. And then I think that there was something that like straight up like doubles the scrap that you get. Like all scrap rewards. That one attack I do is like 2,000 damage.
You are definitely the boss killer of the group. Ooh. Whoa. Actually, yeah, that does pretty gnarly net damage now, too. Nice. And it costs basically... Oh, that's right. During this room, it doesn't cost anything. I forgot about that.
Dan says 2,000 damage? That's under 9,000.
Oh, true. We're not exactly Super Saiyans.
Well, technically, when it was 9,000, when it was over 9,000, they weren't Super Saiyans either.
I don't know.
I know, Remy, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. I know that you're not a big Dragon Ball guy at all.
Although some of the stuff that you guys told me about recently about some of the changes that's coming, like another new season, where for some odd reason all the characters become kids. Like, what? Why?
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna eat it up because I do love Dragon Ball. As long as it's like canon. I don't know if it is. I think I heard it was canon.
I mean, didn't they already do that once? Like whenever Goku became a kid again?
Yeah, but that wasn't canon.
Oh, it wasn't, huh?
Yeah, that was Dragon Ball GT. That was like an alternate way for the series to go.
Uh-huh.
And it was like panned by people saying that it's like not as good as regular Dragon Ball.
I mean, how could you possibly not like it? Goku transforming back into a kid, but then when he goes to Super Saiyan 4, he becomes an adult again.
See, you know some stuff about Dragon Ball.
Only reason why I know that is because my brother loves Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I never watched GT. I'm a big fan of the series, but GT I never watched because everyone told me not to.
I watched the show up through the Cell Saga, then I stopped.
I mean, a lot of people say that that's where the series should have ended.
Oh, really?
They also say it should have ended at the Frieza saga, some people. A lot of people say the Buu saga just feels like unnecessary, like filler. But some people really like it for the fights.
No energy. I don't know. I can't ever get myself really into those into power creep animes other than One Piece.
I get it. One Piece does better with its story than Dragon Ball does.
I mean, it's a full fact that also I know what happens with Luffy and his thing, and I find his new power, or his awakened power, just so freaking awesome. Mm-hmm. I won't say what it is, obviously, because spoilers, since you haven't seen it yet. But it was, when I saw it, I was like, yes, please. Thank you so much. This is awesome. I love this.
Did you watch the live action?
No. I have not ever watched a live action adaptation of an anime because it even Japan knows that they're bad. And they still make them anyway because it's just not serious. That's just how they are.
Okay. As someone that is not a Kenshin fan, I highly recommend the Kenshin live action movies. Highly. Like, they were genuinely enjoyable. Very good fight choreography. I couldn't believe that these people were moving the way that they were moving.
That's because it was actually based on some stuff that's not, Dragon Ball.
I know.
based on like actual samurai culture and whatnot. Which aside from a couple characters and the stuff at the very end of the TV series, it was pretty realistic.
Yeah, and they did a great job translating an anime into live action. I thought it was great.
If there was ever one that I wouldn't mind watching, if they can do the choreography right, is Sword of the Stranger.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
You have not. Excuse me. Okay. Sword of the Stranger is acclaimed to be the anime with the greatest sword fight in the entire, and out of basically any anime, for its realism and for its choreography.
Okay. Sounds good so far.
It is really, really, really good.
I mean, if you, where do you watch it? Where can you watch it?
And you can just look up the actual video on YouTube. It's
Sword of the Stranger.
Oh, I just got a bunch of repros out of that.
Yeah, we're getting a ton of stuff.
That vendor is, you're right, it's nuts.
I don't know why useless garbage can be reused. I feel like it shouldn't be able to. Right? Like, feels kind of broken.
I mean, a little bit. I need a little more core power. I need 2 more core power, and I would be ecstatic. Also, I love how I'm just going up this tower, and I'm just hearing explosions going off in the background, and I'm thinking to myself, yep, Geo's up ahead of me.
Chris says, are you winning, son? Yeah, I think we're winning. Very, very sloppy gameplay on my part, but like, I mean, if you look, both of us have full health, so we're definitely winning.
I mean, we're both at a near broken state by this point.
Dan says, I actually really enjoyed the live action One Piece. I did too. I mean, there was some stuff that was left out and not spent enough time on, but that's because they weren't given enough episodes to fully flesh out certain things. But the things that they did flesh out, I was genuinely like, oh wow, they really wanted to make this as true as they could. And I think they did a pretty okay job. I hope season 2 is even better.
Do we want to grab this one now?
I think so.
Alright. I want to grab the health one.
Sounds good to me.
300 health.
Nah.
Nick, you'll need it. You have 390 health? Jeez.
Double down!
You are a tanky boy.
I mean, I should be the tanky one, right? Because I'm the melee character.
I'm out of energy.
Yeah, I was just like, you know what? I'll take all the damage. I don't care. I'm just gonna keep ground pounding them to death.
Oh, gain 2 random repros. Sure. They upgraded 2 of them. Or upgraded one of them, and they gave me the shield. Nice.
Final stages. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Oh, Foe is asking, what's the name of that anime again? Sword of the Stranger. Sword of the Stranger. I'm gonna say no to this.
Taking damage costs you 3 nuts in this level. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. This stage is this stage.
If we didn't care about buying stuff anymore, I'd say sure. Because 120 armor's not that bad. But I want the chance to possibly buy some more things if we can.
Music in this stage goes so hard.
It's too good.
So serene.
It is so strange that playing on an easier difficulty legit makes me play worse. like I've beaten over like 20 entropy and thought I did really well, and right now I feel like I'm doing awful, yet I'm staying alive.
I mean, finally, okay, out of the gravity section. I kept floating off into space several times.
Yeah, but here's the thing, I've played this way more than you, so like I'm not like knocking you in your gameplay at all.
Certainly sounds like you're knocking my gameplay.
No, I'm not.
Certainly sounds like you're saying that, you know, Remy, maybe you should just get good.
Oh boy. Oh man, I did a dumb thing. I ended up on the other side of the wall.
How did you do that? How did you perform a mic?
I don't know how I did it. All I know is that I did very, very wrong. Chris says playing superstars with easier characters makes you play worse too. It does. I play so poorly with anyone that's like not Sonic. But then again, I played that game poorly in general because I had very little patience. Oh my gosh.
You're a ground pound, man.
I'm gonna do it again.
Jeez. What is...
If the game wants me to have more self-preservation, they shouldn't be making me this strong to not care about self-preservation. Paul's like, "Welp!" That's my goal now. It's just a Hulk ultimate destruction through everything right now.
I mean, basically what we are doing now anyway, because we have just so much damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
All right.
I should have been using that teleport move that I've had this whole time a lot more, but whatever. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I should have remembered something I was trying to say earlier, but of course, playing games, so gamer brain take over. There was a webcomic that I was reading recently called To Kill a Villain. That's a really good one. That's one of those ones where it's like, I really want to just binge read this, but I can't not read the new issue when it comes out, and I can't stop myself from reading it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also one that also came out, and it's hasn't had its season 2 announced yet, but it finished season 1, and the season 1 of the comic was amazing. And that was The Lazy Lord Masters the Sword.
The Lazy Lord Masters the Sword?
Yes. It is a medieval inspired anime about a lord's son that basically the kid has like extreme depression at the start of the show, and apparently basically stayed sleeping almost all day in his home.
Okay.
Because he can't get over the death of his mother.
Poor kid.
Yeah, well, it happens. But he decides to learn sword fighting just one day randomly, and it takes him on a whole insane journey. And he basically becomes a sword master early on in life. Him and a bunch of his friends, and it's one of those ones where it's like, okay, this is like Tower of God. Please, somebody adapt this to an anime.
Okay.
That's actually how Tower of God started too. Tower of God started as a webcomic.
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna.
Omniscient Reader is good too. Actually, Omniscient Reader is amazing. I'm gonna grab this Cork Center because I need it for what I want to do.
Part of me wants to do the power enhancer so that my ground pounds could be even more powerful.
Yep, go for it. I mean, your ground pounds are already doing stupid damage.
And then this is just stupid because you could just avoid a ton of damage.
Yep, do it.
Oh yeah, I gotta pick up mine. There we go.
Oh, okay. Okay, there is one I need to mention right now. And I'm actually going to bring it up on here and I'm going to post a link for it. There is a webcomic that I read that I am so sad that it's not going to continue. Because the sound design, the artwork, everything on this comic was amazing.
What was it?
Starwinder.
Starwinder.
Oh, sorry, not Starwinder, Soulwinder.
Maybe I should check it out. I should write some of these down, but hold on. Soulwinder. The other one that you mentioned was something sword again. I remembered before.
Maybe Lord Masters the Sword. I'm actually posting them in my chat as well.
Okay.
Starwinder has one thing for that I think is amazing. Starwinder is one of those webcomics that actually has music on every single issue. And the way the music has been designed is it keeps pace with what you're reading, so that it keeps pace with the story.
Oh dang.
But in terms of sound design, there is a section, I think it's issue 36, Prey is the issue, and it has one of the coolest sound effects I have heard for a power. I'm actually scrolling through it right now just so I can get to the point where it plays the power. Is it actually playing? Yes. Chat should be hearing it, but I'm just scrolling through it fast until we get to the power.
It sounds like something I would like to do though, to like have like music or like special sounds for like a webcomic.
Is it playing it? Or is it just the game I'm hearing in the background? Yeah, all I'm hearing is the video game music. Why is it not playing it? Maybe because I actually have a video game up. Still, look it up. Go to episode 36, Prey. It's really cool.
Yeah, sure. I'll check it out after the stream. I'll probably have to have you remind me or something.
Energy already?
Jeez, man. That was pretty quick.
Your ground pound is doing silly damage. You just jump off the edge and just takes you there anyway?
Yep. Yes, sir. Foe says, I've been planning on reading Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint.
Yes, read it. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint is such a good webcomic. It has been one of the best webcomics I've read on Webtoon. It is so good.
I feel like I have to look a little bit deeper into Webtoon because every time I go on there, I see mostly like romancy stuff, and I'm like, this isn't really my thing.
There is a ton of that. I will just tell you there is a ton of that. You'll run into a lot of that, but there are ones in there that are not that. Let's see, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. That's a crazy good one. Soulwinder, another one that's crazy good. Lazy Lord Masters of the Sword. A Villain to Kill. Just a Goblin. Why am I blanking on the title? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on a title. Shoot. I'm blanking on a title for a comic, and I don't know why I'm blanking on it now. I really wish that, I will say I do kind of wish there was more of them that were cyberpunk-ish. I haven't found very many that are that. A lot of them are like your fairly typical anime that are webcomics. Children of Mira, that's another one. Let's see. Stop. Get away from me. Children of Mira is also fairly new. And that one has like less than 50 issues currently. Sorry, I'm going up on such a tangent for webcomics. I'm not really
dude, that's fine.
Paying a bit of attention to what's going on.
I don't know enough about current webcomics to really comment, so I'm happy to hear about the ones that you're reading. Maybe I'll find some to read as well.
Now, if you want one to read, then I would say, and if you want something that's going to be kind of geared more towards, I don't know what I would think more towards a story that I think would appeal to you specifically, Gio.
Okay.
I would go with Just a Goblin. Just a Goblin is very good. And the story does get kind of deep at some parts, but it is a very, very, very good story. And they just finished season 1 of the comic. They're not starting it back up again until early 2024. But issue 1 is like 60 plus issues.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a fairly long form comic. I take Mike's comic and double the length.
Dang.
For the issues. That's how every issue for Just a Goblin is.
Yeah, the only webcomic I've been reading is Mike's webcomic, really.
Yeah, I went back and read through Journey to Skyline again. Just a Goblin is about, well, a goblin and his, well, technically 2 goblins. A goblin named Gob and a goblin named Gubble.
Mm-hmm.
Gob has the universe of the comic is kind of like modern video games that we have now, where you are it has like a player in a system type of thing. Although
okay.
It's not. I can't explain it very well for that part, but Gob wants human adventurers and monsters to get along. He doesn't want them to be fighting each other all the time.
Okay.
So his idea is to basically pose as adventurers to befriend adventurers and try to get them to not kill goblins and other monsters indiscriminately.
Okay. Sounds like a good goal.
It is. It's a noble story, but the obviously there are pitfalls and trials along the way, but he and Gubble do a lot of adventuring with these humans, but they are posing as gnomes. They don't. Yeah, the humans don't know that they are monsters. They have no idea.
Okay.
So that's where that art comes in. But I don't want to give away too much because the comic is really good, and I don't want you to just go into the comic and not already have an idea of what's going on super early. But the basis of the comic is that they are trying their hardest to pretend to be human.
Gotcha.
Well, not to be human, pretend to not be monsters, so they can befriend humans and hopefully stop all the constant combat. Well, that's Gob's. That is Gob's goal. Gubble is just kind of there as Gob's best friend that just wants to keep him alive.
Mm-hmm.
Gob is kind of like a social outcast as in the goblin society because he's different. He makes inventions, like he makes a grappling hook.
Mm-hmm.
For example. He's got other cool stuff too as well. I'm terrible at explaining these types of things.
No. It's fine. I just, it's one thing to hear about it because it sounds cool, but it's another thing to like see how it combines with the artwork and like the format of the panels and like everything like that. So, like it sounds like a cool story, and I just have to see the art and be like, does that draw me in as well?
I think it would. The artwork is very good. I know the artwork for Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint will draw you in. The artwork for Soulwinder. Why do I keep saying Starwinder? Soulwinder is also very, very good and very stylized. Oh, we're already at this part? Jeez. There's so much going on screen.
Dude, this is the most vibing like 30xx run. I feel like I'm just like going with the flow.
You're going with it better than I am. I keep losing where I am.
What are you talking about? You got 250 health. You're good.
No, I don't know where I am.
That's okay. Just listen to my voice. You'll find me.
I forget where was the story for this game when it comes to this version of Ace?
Dude, I would love to explain the story to you, but there's still large chunks of it that I'm not very sure of either. It's like a whole multiversal thing with like every run is like a different reality of like events that can unfold in different ways. There's a whole thing between Eleanor and Alexia, which is the scientist lady that is at our base.
Yeah, in the previous boss, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I saw your playthrough where you got the quote unquote good ending.
Right. And they kind of like reconciled, but it was like only in that timeline for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole thing. You got to read all the lore logs. You have to get some of those hidden items to repair the device, like the reverse device or whatever it's called.
Which I now know how to get that after watching your one of your previous streams on the game. Whoops.
Yeah, there's a ton of those. Like, you get one item for getting to Legacy in cyberspace as your final level, but you have to have full corruption armor before you enter the level. And then it changes cyberspace to be very different and have a very different outcome when you're supposed to fight Legacy. And they have stuff like that for the other levels too, like very specific requirements. Getting to Dustria as your final stage, but with a certain amount of like scrap bits before, like I think you need 50 scrap bits before you enter Dustria as your final stage. And then it triggers an entirely different version of Dustria. And like all of these things give you items that will then lead to different logs and cutscenes that explain the story, but it's very convoluted.
I was gonna say that sounds a bit like a lot there.
It is a lot, and you know what? I thought I understood it, but then like give a couple of weeks of not thinking about it, I no longer understand it.
Even for me, I only have 2 of the device things. Wait for player to ready up.
Oh,
Scrap disaster. Revisit. Wait, what?
Oh, you haven't done this?
No.
I'll do it with you.
Okay.
Host only. Oh, I can't do it with you.
Oh. Revisit Hoot Omega as he vainly attempts to prevent the end.
Yeah, that's an alternate. That's like an alternate timeline, or maybe it's not. I don't know. Hoot Omega is like trying to help you.
What?
And the scrap disaster is this event where like, I'm not sure what it was, like a whole bunch of like metal and machines start like falling from the sky and just like decimate the planet or something like that.
Okay.
So I think that's what the scrap disaster is, but I don't remember exactly what caused it. There's a lot. Dude, I'm telling you, the story is like, I can't even begin to follow it. I wish it was told in a different way. Because it seems like there's a lot of really good ideas, but you have to like find it and piece it together. And while some people may love that, I feel more lost than when I started playing this game.
So if I'm looking at this from these different platforms, does that mean that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different, well, technically 10 different endings?
Not endings. They're all different things that add to the story. And then like the one in the center kind of leads towards the true ending, which is the one that you saw me get on stream.
Gotcha.
Like some of these things lead to very bad outcomes, like these capsules, where you're just like, oh, that's an alternate future that didn't work out. I mean, I could get you one.
I mean, don't worry about it. I mean, I'll just have to actually play the game solo and be able to get all the stuff for it.
Yeah, it would take a while. You know how you could enter a code for different seeds for runs?
Yeah.
So like there's an item that you could get by typing in a very specific seed code that takes you to a unique thing. And it's hinted at in the logs. So like it's ridiculous.
So they went very deep and convoluted with the story to get like different, completely explain how everything happened. Okay, I kind of like that. The fact that they did add a lot of story to the game, because there wasn't in 20XX there was not a whole lot of story.
I think there was in the logs, because I think there were logs in that one too, but I never read them.
Dang. All right, though. How long have we been going? Oh my God, we're almost at 4 hours.
Oh dang!
All right, well, I think I'm pretty good there. I'm getting kind of tired.
Same here.
But Gio, thanks for doing this impromptu stream.
Of course. Let's do it again sometime.
Absolutely. So I think I'm gonna end off here. Thanks for sticking around, chat. Those of you that did. And of course, all the bots that of course stick around in my chat all the time.
Oh, those
And-
bots are so loyal.
I know they're just always there. They've always got my back.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Oh, and Mike was there too. He was sorry to be quiet. Had been focused. Comic book work or writing probably. Word balloons and such. All right, though. Again, thanks for being in here tonight, chat. Have yourselves a good night. We'll be back again tomorrow evening to continue on with Sea of Stars.
Alrighty. Have a great weekend, Rimmy.
Yep.
Take care, Rimmy's chat. Peace out. All right. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. I hope it's going to be fun. I'm going to try and hang out with my wife now because it's her birthday weekend and I feel like I've just ignored her. So I'm going to hang out with her now. So y'all have a great weekend. I'll talk to you next week and I'll catch you next transmission. Peace out, everybody.